in terms of the bull-faced whopper thing, you know, you've, I think, already asked him and can ask him again what he understood to be meant by perjury. And I think that that's enough. I don't think we need to spend time on that otherwise. So.
Can I just make one record? Sure. I understand the court's ruling.
Yes.
I'm not trying to change it, actually, or I'd like to change it, but I'm not trying to go against. I understand it's a ruling. I believe that coercion is actually a jury question. I think that the jurors get to take each witness and determine their motive, their interest, and their bias. And I think that this goes into Mr. Copeland's makeup for a trial in this case. So I would like to ask him.
Okay, but the thing with that is that we have instructed the jury to disregard all of that, and we've properly instructed him and let him ask questions if he wanted to, and gotten him counsel, and anything that might have come from that we've redone anyway.
To a certain extent, but doesn't it carry the witness? When I say the witness, Mr. Copeland, I mean, he's the one that the jurors are judging credibility. The state is saying, it's interesting, witness, because the state is saying he's a truthful man, basically, in 2015. He's untruthful in 2024. I am saying the exact, I am diametrically opposed. So we both agree that he's untruthful, and we both agree that at some point he's truthful. So I think that it goes to his entire makeup, and the jury should know what happened to him in the course of this trial. So that's, I'm very well aware you ruled. I'm not trying to relitigate a ruling. I entrust it. I just want to make a record in case it does go to an appellate court.
Okay. Thank you.
No, thank you. Oh,
yes.
I have one more thing. So I looked for cases.
Yes.
I do have some cases that even during trial it could be a prior inconsistent statement. But you said, and I'm talking about the
right.
He's an innocent man, June 27, 2024 posting by Mr. Copeland. So we're clear. And I'll submit it with the court's permission if you don't let it in, just for the record, just so the appellate court can see as Mr. Williams or JW 236A. It's already on the thumb drive as 236.
Yeah, it's on there.
But just so an appellate court, if God forbid it goes up, needs to look at it. But I believe what this court said is, yes, it has to be prior to the statement, but I have case law that says no, it's just prior. It could be during trial. You know, the witness walks out of courtroom and says, oh, I'm so glad they didn't ask me about this because I told them A, but the truth is B. That's a prior and consistent statement you could recall. But I think your question was actually deeper. Your question is, but he is saying today on the witness stand that they're lies, that your client is innocent. That's what I took. So it's really, you really put a layer in there in addition to what I was targeting at first about prior and consistent statement. And now I would like you to consider it as a prior consistent statement because he has made now consistently outside of court a statement consistent with his in-court testimony, and the state is challenging that Ms. Hilton specifically said, you haven't said that you lied until 2024. That's an actual clip from the trial that I'll be playing because I have jail calls before 2024, so I think it impeaches when he says, I think his answer is, I don't know. I don't want to say, but I think it's, I don't recall, but whatever he answered that question. So he definitely didn't say, oh no, I've been saying this before 2024. So I think that it should come in for that reason. That's it. Either as an inconsistent or consistent statement, but either way, I think it's inconsistent and I still get to impeach him with all of his statements about innocence, that Mr. Williams or others are innocent versus what the state put in the 2015 statements and jail calls. And if that doesn't carry the day, then I think it's a consistent statement.
Okay, so on the consistent statement part, you're saying that the state in its examination has suggested that Mr. Copeland's trial testimony is fabricated.
They definitely said that. I believe,
And
yes.
so you want to offer this post he made in June of this
27.
year,
Correct.
after he had already been testifying,
That's all true.
as a prior consistent statement.
That's
But in order for a prior consistent statement to come in, it has to have been made before the alleged recent fabrication. And it's made either contemporaneously with or after the assertion by the state that essentially his trial testimony is not the truth. So it wouldn't come in as under that kind of evidentiary rule either.
So I don't remember the case. I'll sit here. I can get it, or if somebody has it. Thank you. But that's been challenged now. I don't know why, because that makes sense to me before the recent fabrication, the motivation to lie.
Right, because then it's,
Otherwise, just a statement.
oh, here's a reason we should be able to give credence to this.
Okay. I understand. I still would like to put it in, but I will obviously.
Okay, well, it's in for the record.
Okay. So don't use it. Use what you tell me.
That is what I'm telling you.
I'm being told, and if this is true, and I don't particularly remember this, so please check the record or let someone else say that this. I was handed a note that the prosecution has intimated, or it says said,
I don't know why Woody would get
just
locked up.
saying that they or Jeffrey's innocent because Mr. Williams is here in court and he wasn't there on the tweet. So if I adopt that argument, if that was said, I can't tell you that was said, but if that was said, I adopt that argument in full.
Okay.
And just
I know it was suggested in motions hearings.
My strong recollection is the state in cross-examining Mr. Copeland,
Well,
or in direct example,
right.
hostile witnessing Mr. Copeland, has said that Mr. Williams is here today. These gentlemen are here today, and this is the first time you are saying that what you said in 2015 is a lie. And the reality is these social media posts, what tweets or whatever an Instagram thing is, they are statements by Mr. Copeland outside the presence of Mr. Williams and the other gentlemen here today. And so that directly contradicts what the state's theory behind Mr. Copeland changing his story, that's the state's argument, is. So if they're going to argue that the only reason he's saying this now is because these gentlemen are sitting here looking at him, I believe that his social media post is fair game, because clearly they weren't sitting there looking at him when he's making the social media post.
Okay, I understand your argument. My ruling stays the same. Jury's ready? Okay, let's get Mr. Copeland, please, and then we'll get the jurors.
You tired, Jay? You was doing too much. I understand. It was a long day yesterday. It was definitely a long day. Good morning to everybody in here. Good morning. Good morning to every last one of you. We trickling in here about as slow as, you know what I'm saying, Hill, and then log into the courtroom. Oh, no, I'm teasing y'all. Make sure you join the Discord. I put it up in my pinned comment if you want to get on the panel later. I tried to do it with Yardstream. That was ass. I don't want to use it no more. So if you could just copy and paste the link in Discord. If you can't do it that way, then take a picture of it and then you can do it that way. But just go to the Discord. I'll see you in there. I can talk to you guys a lot easier in there. And Discord is where we can start building our community, our family anyway. So, our community family.
Good morning.
All rise. Get y'all asses up for the jury. Good morning, y'all. Couldn't sleep till 7 a.m. You didn't go to sleep then. The hell's you doing up? Come on, Jay. I know you want some coffee. No blizzies for you today. You going to sleep. Sleep. Boy, Dunkin' is crazy. I do Starbucks, but Dunkin'? What you dunking in the Dunkin' to be drinking the coffee? Because it can't just be regular coffee.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead, Mr. Steele.
Yeah, I ain't missed nothing. Brian just was bringing up something to the court that he wanted to use, and he didn't want to potentially get in trouble or admonished by the court, so he asked before he did it. Okay, Jeff. Jeff Wee. Karma, you falling asleep by 4 a.m.? That's crazy, y'all. Good morning, Mad Dog. Good morning. Yeah, Brian just wants to get into some stuff. That's basically what you missed, is that he want to get into some stuff. He just don't want to get in trouble about it.
On, if you remember, on August 12th of this year, today would be the 28th. So I'm talking about 2 weeks ago plus. Prosecutor Hilton
She let some things
said
in,
to
other
you
things
that,
she was like, she ain't going.
and it's only now in 2024 that you are saying that everything you said in 2015 is a lie. Is that correct? Do you remember that question by any chance?
Yes.
I would like to introduce through you some jail calls. Did you have time with your lawyer? Don't tell anyone what you discussed with your lawyer. That's privilege. But did you have time to listen to jail calls that I gave your lawyer a couple of days ago?
We listened to him yesterday.
Okay. And on those jail calls, is that your voice?
Yes.
And are you speaking with people that you know, significant others?
Yes.
Family members, friends? Is anything different about any of those jail calls? Like, did anyone amend it, change it? You know what I mean? Like, to your knowledge, or does it sound like the conversation that you remember or had?
It was me talking on the phone.
Okay. And during year 2022 and 2023, do you remember being housed? By housed, I mean you were in custody and put in the Fayette County Jail. Is that your memory?
Yes.
Okay. And the Fayette County Jail recorded calls that you made on the jail call like they do in pretty much every prison and jail?
Yes.
All right. Your Honor, I would like to move for admission Mr. Williams, exhibit number 250. And Your Honor, A is cumulative, so it's going to be 250B as in Barry, C as in Colette, D as in David, and E as in Aaron. And this is the same thumb drive I gave to Honorable Court. The parties stayed in October, and Mr. Copeland's lawyer.
All right, and these are from 2022, all of them?
They're from, and I'll announce the date and time, Your Honor, but
Okay.
December 2022 through February 2023. There's
Okay.
four different calls.
They're admitted.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Copeland, I'd like you to listen to these series of jail calls. If you can't hear, you may need your headphone there. The first call I'd like to do with you, I'm going to go in date order. It's not in the order of my B, C, and D, and E. So this is actually 250E as in Aaron. It's December 21, 2022 at 1:23 p.m. And if you listen to it, I'm going to then ask you some questions. And after it plays for just a moment, I'm going to ask you, if you don't mind, just tell the jurors who you're speaking with, okay? It'll play
Select
just for a
call
little bit,
from-
and then just tell the jurors who you're speaking with, if you don't mind.
An incarcerated individual at Fayette County Jail. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To accept charges and consent to this recorded call, press 1. To refuse charges, press 2. If you would like to, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hello. Yeah. Anyway. Everybody's been talking, but these folks got something. They got something up their sleeve.
They damn sure do.
Man, listen, man. I would listen to them when they be like, all right, when I first got locked up for this case right here, where I'm locked up for now, they came to me. They be like, if I cooperate, they give me a year with no probation. If I give my testimony, so I was like, I was listening to him. I was like, I don't want to have nothing to do with this case. I don't got anything to say. I'm not a witness or whatever. So I was like, man, I just asked it. I mean, y'all not putting me a part of it. So the DA man was like, oh, it's okay. We don't need you. Like, we have so many people telling on Young Thug. I was like, well, you know what I mean? I just asked it. Y'all don't try to drag me in it. You know what I mean? So.
Hey, yeah, they ain't saying no other name.
Yeah.
Where they got.
They gonna wait till the last minute.
No. Get up to them. I was
like
up in the church. Oh.
They like, y'all did this to me. Y'all locked me up, put me in the feds, gave me 5 years. I got out of jail. Y'all still targeting me. But motherfuckers showing at my family, killed Kenny, and y'all blame everything on me. And then y'all find out I don't have anything to do with it. And now, instead of y'all just leave me alone, just let me be at peace. Y'all try to drag me into this shit here. It's just shit that really be bothering me. I be like, man, but they don't get no damn.
Well, no, they don't. I was watching a movie last night, and the police, the man, he was doing everything they were saying. It was a federalist. And he was like, they don't give no fuck about me. They just want to complete their case. Because when they got his ass in there and he did what they told him to do, he called him, he was like, done. She didn't even get him out there. He had to kill a damn guard to get out.
Watch it, you know, but these motherfuckers, last time they try to come out here and try to add me that shit, right? I told him, I said, let me tell you. The lady said one thing. She said, first she like, if something happened to me, she gonna do everything in her power to investigate. I was like, damn, you already got it in your mind.
That's all she gonna do. Yeah.
I said, you already got it in your mind something happened to me. So, but I said it to myself. I said, let me tell y'all something. I said, y'all dragging me in this, you know what I mean, trying to make me a part, or make it seem like, oh, I'm cooperating. My whole thing is, I'm trying to prove my innocence. Y'all trying to pin a murder charge on me. Hey, man, listen, I ain't got nothing to do with no murder. Everybody saying I did it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I lied on Thug because, you know what I mean, I found out that he I can't say that, I can't say that on the phone, but, you know what I mean, it's some shit happened between me and him back then. And just so happened I got locked up the next day. You feel me?
Mm.
You remember Mary's son?
Who?
Mary's son.
That Mary?
Yeah, the one who.
Oh yeah, I heard. Hey, there.
I would have said all day before.
Oh shit. Trez told me about that.
Nah, I wasn't talking about that, but I was using this situation to describe what I should say, but you said too much.
Well, shit, my bad. But Trez told me about it already. Cause it blew me.
Nah, I wasn't talking about that. For that specific, I was just use this scenario.
Hmm.
I mean, and then had overheard me and somebody else having a conversation. You know what I mean? So he was in his sister's house.
Oh,
Yeah.
sister?
Yeah,
Sister?
this nigga was late. No, sister, our cousin.
Oh. Oh.
This nigga was laid up in her bed, and I was in the living room. I was in the living room telling nigga I was telling my partner, like, man, look, man, these fuck niggas got, this and then third. I'm telling him what's going on. Like, these fuck niggas playing on me. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So while I'm telling him that these niggas playing on me, this nigga yet hit the whole conversation, come out the room.
Mm-hmm.
So when I see him, my mouth drop. I'm like, what the fuck? You feel me? Like, so he heard the whole conversation. I'm just like, shit, fuck it. You know what I mean? I already know he could go back and let them niggas know what's him. Like, he tried to tell me that what I was talking about, I was wrong. I ain't know what I was talking about. I'm like, yeah, I do know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I ain't stupid.
That shit crazy.
Huh?
I said, that shit crazy as hell. Y'all just put that motherfucker in my feet.
Then after that, then what's his name went trying to post me on his Instagram page and try to tell me to come back around. Man, I ain't come back around y'all niggas. I know what y'all got saying. Come on, man. Y'all niggas crazy here thinking I'm stupid. You're right. But if you bullshit where he was telling somebody else like, man, some. He was saying that because
Put some gloves on there.
stop trying to dig your ass in.
No, I hear you. I can't stand them motherfuckers. Now, that's why I don't get it.
Huh?
When I be listening, you started, Monday you got my son in the oven. I'm telling you, I'm listening. Cause he was telling somebody else or something.
Nah, I really just trying to get the rundown without saying. I mean, too much, but.
I ain't down, I'm listening.
Okay. Red said everything else. I forgot that concerned about him, man. I think Red might be sick.
You dirty bastard.
Cool.
He is sick. But I don't think he's like past his sick. And then how did his grandma feel? You ain't never asked him about that.
Call him back.
I think he's done okay. You know, he told you he'd be free. He said when he'd be free, he'd be getting out. Hold on, let me call him back. Give me some syrup. Hold on. Yeah, he ain't answered.
Yeah, okay.
How much? But that shit ain't going. They ain't talking about that how they was talking about that shit last time. They ain't biting on this. No, I was saying they weren't talking about it.
They ain't talking about what?
Yeah, well, damn case how they was talking about it first.
Yeah.
He said no service where he at.
So great. Yeah. Okay.
What?
That guy got to get the hell up out of the damn room, boy. Kyle Jr.'s little bitch ass on 2 way.
I need to give me Kent number so I can tell Kent send me some goddamn money. Hold on. Hold on. Get in. Green said, tell little bro I'm good and don't drop the soap on purpose. LOL.
Say he been having me word, goddamn.
Yeah, live.
He'll be good as long as he done lost that weight he's supposed to lose. As long as he takes your medicine, keep that shit up.
Ain't no telling why he lost that weight. That nigga got,
He probably had to.
you ain't hear what you ain't
I
hear
don't
what
know how big he was.
you ain't hear what how he was talking to us last night. No, you got to listen to a person. A person try to cover the truth, but you listen how he said, you'll hear it more to it.
He said, tell him I'm good. He said, tell him I'm good.
Then he just said it again.
Huh?
He just said it again.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah. So he said, all right.
I said, and I love him forever with his bitch ass, LOL.
Yeah. He just started rubbing me the wrong way just now.
You so stupid.
I ain't no sorry with you. It's kept. These folks got y'all motherfuckers thinking, that I'm working the other one. Shit.
Boy. I got cold since you opened that door.
You say what?
Her. I got cold.
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. She's a stink ass. She might be high.
None. That bit.
How many minutes?
Maybe got a gun on her side. 12.
Yeah.
You got that phone out. Good here. Duh. Mm-hmm.
Hello?
How can you watch this? Ooh, what's your fine calling her?
Shit, you ain't know me. You just want me.
It's up, we woke the kids up. No telling her if you leave.
Hello?
She got her phone on Do Not Disturb. I sit her. Hands on y'all. Get off the table.
You say what?
I got it.
Yeah. Renee never ain't coming.
Who?
Renee or Becky?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Becky did call back yesterday. My bad.
What
She was there when she get the money. It could be one day a week.
Yeah. Oh, why did you say? Didn't you say they said something about Cornelius Zach?
Who?
Cornelius Zach.
Yeah, I think they did say that name. They said so many goddamn names.
I'm saying they said that he a witness.
Did they say Condarius Zachary was a witness? Yeah.
They did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That nigga out.
He out?
Yeah, they let Diva Cleave.
They who?
Let Diva Cleave.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, shit. You motherfucker they pick and choose what they gonna let out.
Mm-hmm. Hell. Tell them. So they say they trying to make it seem like they got a case by still keeping you locked up and shit. They making it seem like, oh, we still got them main witness. They don't know. They ain't got shit.
Shit, they do. I tell them, these people not stupid. They won't be going out of their way. Well, I mean, something that they speak.
But they can't make you testify. If we don't want to, they can't.
Oh, no, it ain't me. It's somebody else. I don't know who it is. I'm just saying it ain't me.
Then they made me mad trying to call that lady to the stand, and they done said she was dead several times because she was a witness too.
Cool, Lala.
Yeah, I remember her because she was a made-on friend.
That's crazy. How the heck could she be a witness?
And then the judge even asked how she died, so they was like a brain aneurysm. I said, "Oh, that scared me."
A brain wet?
Aneurysm.
Yeah. How the hell could I not be a witness? Who the hell do she know?
When they walked to the whenever they were walking somewhere, they said she was somebody's wife, but we know that's a lie. Cause I think Butler, her son, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, that's not even her husband, that's her son. I knew that for a fact, so he was going crazy when she passed. And but they was like, when they came to question her again, they said she don't know nothing about nothing. She don't know what they talking about. So I was like, that was funny. But they couldn't bring her to the stand because she passed.
Yeah.
So the judge had to add how she passed and write it down.
Oh, yeah.
These motherfuckers so good, I need 2 more in the oven. Sit down. You don't play with hot stuff.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
I said they just bought some more books in here. I got some books to read. Shit.
Now let's move. What I finna say, I was gonna say they didn't bring some.
You said bring me to who?
The coloring book.
I can't hear you.
I was saying coloring book.
Man.
I was trying to think when we see your package. I keep sticking on. I was gonna have everybody to do it. I was gonna be on there, but you can't even do it. It's not letting you click on it.
Flowerbomb, you hell for that comment.
Shit. You do get the motherfuckers send money, shit.
I know, and then I had pieces. No, it was saying we could select a package, but you can't.
Yeah. Cause these folks, man, they don't sell no tater chips on the show. They don't sell no soups on the show. They only sell pies and candy. They
Got
fuck
it.
that up.
Trying to make y'all some damn diabetes.
Mm-hmm. But see, me, one pack cookies, they might take me 2-3 days to eat one pack cookies.
That's me. I gotta want the cookies when I want them. Once they put me 2 more in the oven.
Hello.
Mm-hmm. I seen Dale call this morning. I know she was calling to check up on you.
Yeah.
And I was asleep. I had woke up and went back to sleep.
Shit. Damn.
Get down here. You wet, Woody?
She called early.
Yeah, she called like 10 songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already done broke the scene. Sit down.
You have 1 minute left.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but shit, I don't know. I ain't got shit to talk about. Shit, your ass.
Why you worried about this shit? Stop worrying.
Nah, I ain't worried. I just thinking like shit. Anybody else sit down phone? Shit.
Oh.
What? You bitch don't want to talk to me or something?
No, I don't say that shit crazy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. It doesn't make no sense, baby.
Yeah. So I said, shit, me either. Yeah, I don't get no fuck. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
At the end of the day, I ain't letting it to me. It's just shit.
I know you started talking to me when you got shit to talk about. You know, I understand you want to call your whole system. Your ass and me saying, nigga, know what you How the hell I be knowing what you be saying? I can go in and out. Because if you out, you definitely wouldn't tell me no sense. I don't think what's wrong. All right. Boom.
Right. I'll be called back.
All right.
Thank you. The caller has hung up. Thank you for using Securus. Good.
Mr. Copeland, would you mind telling the jury, the person you're speaking with, who that is in relation to you?
My sister.
Okay. And did you hear, and I'm going to ask the court, I'm going to replay it, but did you hear their December 21, 2022, during this conversation with your sister that you mentioned that you lied on Thug? Did you hear that in there?
Yes.
Can you play Mr. Kokomo at 3:21? And I'll tell you when to stop, and then you announce the time, okay?
I ain't got nothing to do with no murder. Everybody, and I did it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I lied on Doug because, you know what I mean, I found out that he I can't say that, I can't say that on the phone, but, you know what I mean, it's some shit happened between me and him back then. And just so happened, I got locked up the next day. You feel me?
Mm.
You remember Mary's son?
What number did it stop at?
Time stopped at 3 minutes and 46 seconds.
Ms. Winfrey, did you get that?
3 minutes and 46 seconds.
3 minutes and 43 seconds.
3 minutes and 46 seconds.
You were right. Mr. Copeland, were you arrested in April, if you remember, April 2015 by law enforcement?
What year?
2015.
2015?
Yes, sir.
I don't know.
Do you remember the song Halftime that the jurors have heard about?
Yes.
That being released. I'm not saying created, but released in and around April 2015.
It was released when I was in jail.
Okay. All right. And the timing of that release was not good for you. The police used the lyrics of Mr. Williams as against you, that Woody would, whatever the words are, punch someone in the noggin or shoot someone in the noggin, whatever the words are, right?
Yes.
That was not good for you at that time.
Right.
At the time, okay. All right, I'd like to play with you, if you don't mind. Your Honor, this is Jeffrey Williams 250C, as in Colette. This is February 19th, 2023. It's at 3:52 p.m. Again, Fayette County Jail. Recorded call. If you don't mind listening to this, please.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from an incarcerated individual. Fayette County Jail. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To accept charges and thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, the phone, you know the damn phone gonna hang up.
No, I thought you hung up.
Nah,
Push that thing back up on the door. Hello.
what been going on?
Shit, the same shit.
Yeah.
Same shit.
Anybody call?
Becky called. That girl called and I said, you hoes get one of those information. Girl called about your business.
And what she say?
She said, listen, she talking about the, hold on, she texted at 3 o'clock in the morning again. She got one more time to text at 3 o'clock. I'm bust her ass. She's like, can you tell him to call me? I don't have money on my phone, but if y'all do tell him to call me, you are the other sister. Thank you.
Yeah. But he said, you made your mind up.
Oh, I did my phone.
Where Becky went?
They don't watch the video.
No, what's your name just went crazy on me.
Who?
Crazy.
You talk to her?
Yeah. She to my I brought her name up.
No, you did not. Now why she lying?
She I don't know. That's what she said.
She lying like a motherfucker. All you said was she ain't had nothing to do with that, and you went and put that in her car. And then Rab looked fake like I about this close saying something to that little bitch ass nigga.
What happened?
He always got to be the main one. I don't know nobody else, but he just here. He's laughing. I want to say, look, you little dick in the booty, bitch. Don't just delete this shit.
You take the number?
Yeah, I say so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I come out at 3 o'clock now.
Oh.
Yeah,
I said, soon I take the phone down.
I changed room. I changed room, so I mean, when I come out, I can call y'all. Yeah. Text your number real quick. Hey,
TikTok definitely would have got me out of there for that.
I might have a text because you're gonna hang up if I call. Hello. Yeah. You say what now?
Hey, if they play the number, can you not put it on there?
Yes, sir.
I'm sure it been called today.
It should not be there.
You said you said the whole thing on where
It should
YouTube.
not be there.
Okay, I'll just make sure.
They don't put it. When I say you everywhere, they don't.
Your Honor, is that okay if the phone number is played for privacy? It will be stopped. I don't believe it's played though.
Okay, we can redact that part from the record. But
Oh, it's just still got the same number.
we can just skip that part.
Okay.
Can we just skip over that part?
I don't think it's in there, but in case I'm wrong. It is? Okay.
The judge isn't allowing still to answer certain things, Asia.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's mainly what you missed, and then they were listening to calls
Shade room.
of him saying that he was lying on Thug.
I know Trey said motherfucker playing. I said Trey, they're blocking. You just know to be fucking ready. Somebody pull up on you, just air their ass out.
So I think we ain't gonna do all that.
I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Open that door. I don't care if you hot. Go take a bath.
Yeah, man, I'm calling you and Keisha phone about 20 times. Word the hell, like, why the hell y'all ain't answer?
Cause soon I ain't thinking you gonna be calling me at 3 o'clock, so I put the phone down, go use the bathroom.
Yeah. Did you have put 25 on here? Your boyfriend said to give me?
I ain't did it yet. I booted it been it's been.
Yeah, nah, I just.
Hey, y'all playing with the name Akbar, man. She about something, man. She gon' hey, I hear that name. I'm scared. I'm like, oh no, I want no stress.
Well, make sure I
got
had
it.
him on here. Just made it ran up.
Yeah,
Tell number block when you get a chance. Tell her take number.
I forgot to text. That girl, like I'm gonna tell her.
What happened?
She don't know if she's coming or going.
Huh?
I said she don't know if she's coming or going.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should have told her 50 number start case you had no damn 3 in the morning. This is crazy. What happened? Say, what you was saying? What you trying to say about the video?
What video? What you said?
Yeah.
What you say? I didn't hear you. You said what I got to say about it?
Yeah.
I mean, shit. What am I supposed to say? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I just.
I mean, I honestly don't know. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It just made me mad because I'm like, who the fuck put it out there for one? But, shit. How they were saying, like, you ain't, I mean, what the shit? You that told them shit. Shit.
What it was saying? What it was saying?
It was just taught about the diamond shit in the hood. The club at the diamond.
What about it?
That's what they say. That's what they put out there. What you were saying about the hit at the diamond was tail.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody said that. Can't say that to you.
Nope.
Crazy. I know Trey called me yesterday, and fuck this shit. I'm about to get roast rail. Fuck this shit.
What happened?
He's my the boy for real poor that Johnny Brasto. I said you a real fuck boy.
Yeah, man, I ain't saying real. Trey called you yesterday and said, wait.
He said they kept on coming in his DM.
Yeah. Damn, man. This shit here, boy, I ain't gonna lie to you. This shit got me so fucked up. I be depressed as hell, lately.
No, fuck that shit.
I know. Now I just called y'all phone. Y'all ain't answer. So I'm like, they were.
Ain't nobody expect you to call at 3, and you know this is time Keisha go to work.
Yeah, that what Keisha just said. She was like, you know, she had to get what's that piece of her mind. She gave crazy. Like she's like, man. She told why she's on the phone. Like, man, fuck hell, like, that mean. Like, she was just like, she gonna put some money on my foot and give you some money to put on the phone. I like shit. I like man. They put all the money on the phone. Like at the end of the day, shit. Y'all motherfuckers ain't answer shit. My motherfucker goddamn, I'll grip to my Keisha 'cause I know she be saying my call.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck she on.
Yeah. I can't call Keisha 'cause Keisha got the what's name blocked. I try to call Deshaun and she ain't got the money on the phone. I try to call Trey.
She answered.
Nah, you know, I'm calling them for them to pay for the car. But they ain't answer.
Oh. Which what I supposed to been doing?
Huh?
What I supposed to been doing?
You ain't tell, I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. They number said that.
Cause they ain't go be.
They ain't go through.
Why is it cold?
Huh?
You gotta cook the sauce.
Hello.
Yeah.
You say they ain't go through?
I said it went through, she ain't said that.
Man. It ain't one thing, it's another one.
That's why you gotta keep that face, keep praying. Fuck with these motherfuckers saying it is what it is. So fuck them.
That's what I've been doing. I be praying every day. You know what I mean? But she like, more I pray, goddamn, the more the devil try to work with me.
Because he know you praying. He know you turning to God.
And I be like, man. But, I should have said, when you get a chance, cause you tell her ugly ass, she got the jail number blocked. And, I will be to you, they got, put her number on here and tell her she don't need to be sitting no other jail call, but this one.
Tequila.
Yeah. Because when you're in the kitchen, don't answer the phone, I don't have nobody else no more here to call.
I'm gonna put her number back on there.
Don't put her number back on here.
Until she take it out.
Yeah, until she take it out. Try to put, I just try to call Squeeze collect too. I thought he was going to answer. It take it so long for him to pick up.
I thought Shaquita number on there, so it shouldn't be collect.
Man, Shaquita don't even answer. Like, he just be quiet all the way too. So I be like, I don't be knowing.
Yeah. I'm trying to see what she if they deliver, she ain't saying anything.
I would say, hey, motherfucker, what the little girls that you be calling?
They said all that on there, and she really mad because the lady said, why you want to be with their son? And you were like, because she got 3 children. So she was like, so you don't need to be with the other girl. She ain't for you. That's why she really mad.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Go get up. All you worrying about is the money. You just tell them to come and get the money. The money.
Who?
The girl.
What girl?
Crazy.
You said what now?
That's all she worrying about, come and get the money.
What, they pay the jail call?
No. They played everything that was in the thing. They played it's not even 3 hours long. That was a lie. This shit was like 20 minutes long. And half the time you just in there. It wasn't 3 hours long, it was like 20 minutes.
What did she say about the money?
No, she was saying all she wanted was the money. That was her main concern. Aaliyah money about the money. And you didn't really say her name. You just said that was your girl. And then they asked you when you was somewhere, you was like, I was at a girl house somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, it's not before I got locked up. I was at your house. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they was like, where's the exit? He was like, we ain't together no more. She went through my phone. Then the other officer was like, shit, my girl go through my phone. I'm be homeless too.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You gonna be homeless.
I'm not doing shit.
The motherfucker out there to myself.
Let me tell you something. I went through the same thing. It was different. I'm talking about my situation. It was like the more I prayed, the more the shit was coming at me. I got on my knees and cried to God. Once I got on my knees and prayed and I cried, got all that off my chest, I was relieved. And then things started turning around for me.
Man, for real, like you, the way this shit going, like, man.
She said, tell him that when I asked him to tell me what was going on, he had every chance to. I shouldn't have to learn about shit from other people when I talk to him down there every day. But he want to be, bitch, fuck you, hoe. Fuck you talking about, bitch?
Keep reading.
What?
Keep reading.
I read what she said.
Oh.
She said, tell him that when I asked him to tell me what was going on, he had every chance to. I shouldn't have to learn about shit from other people when I talk to him down there every day. But if he want to be like that, then cool.
Say shit, I ain't been no way. Shit, say, call it real quick. I ain't got time for this shit. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got to order the car because I ain't know the car on.
Yeah. Nah, I had to turn the volume up. It seemed like when I turned the volume up it do it more. That motherfucker that got issues.
Mm-hmm. Bitch, I'm not having nowhere. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
What the hell you be going out there for?
Because I'm waiting on Ray to say something to me. Bitch, I'm ready for your faggot ass.
Oh, you be
And I'm ready for baby. Hell yeah, and I his ass in the state. I said, fuck, boy, I'm sick of your pussy ass. He said, nigga, I ain't scared of none of y'all motherfuckers.
Man,
who?
Yeah, you ain't got it.
I'm just tired of rap. You don't know. Like, shut your faggot ass up. Bitch, he dressed you and fed your thirsty, dry ass, crusty lip, bitch. Baby, y'all come forward. I'm with it.
YouTube, I swear it's not me. Oh, he's gonna get banned anyway this week.
Yeah, what these people want. They putting this shit out there for people to feed out, but hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they want people to react to this shit. You know what I mean? Cause it's crazy. All the people they done locked up, they ain't putting nobody else interview out.
I know what we have. Baby girl, she's gonna look for a lawyer, and I am too because, like everybody said, there was a lawsuit. Y'all gonna put my life in danger? Like, come on, no, hell no. How the fuck is it legal? Y'all gotta make it make sense.
Y'all look, y'all got me scared to go back on. No more jail calls, man. Since I hear jail call, y'all better come over to YT, man. YouTube.
It's not very sick. The big thing very sick. I said, y'all come booty good. In the day, want to say that dog come up here? Hold on, I'm merging in. Merging in.
Yeah. Hello.
You talking about what? What you talking about me?
Bro, you sitting here goddamn going off on me like it's my fault and shit. Like, come on, bro.
Because when I be asking you stuff, I be asking you for a reason. I shouldn't have to find out for some other people.
Man, I told you in that postcard I sent you.
No, you didn't tell me nothing. No, that's not what you told me.
All right, bro. I ain't trying to argue with you. Know what I mean?
I wasn't trying to argue with you. I was trying to tell you, call me. That's why I didn't talk to you the other day. I didn't want you to feel like
I ain't saying you did.
I wasn't trying to talk to you. I just want to argue. Like, what?
I ain't saying you did or anything. I just said that shit, I ain't mad at you. Know what I mean? I can't shit, you ain't did nothing to me. Shit, I blame myself, thinking I got all the sense. Nah, this shit backfired on me. Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't care. See people doing this shit intentionally. It still ain't gonna make me touch you, bro.
I mean, I know that though, but my thing is, when I be asking you stuff, when I asked you last time,
Bro,
why you just gonna tell me everything? Why you be?
We can't talk about this on the phone, right? Shit.
But you can tell me that.
To be honest with you, I didn't even know nothing about it. You know what I mean? Like, to be honest with you, I just ask people what the hell. Like, they had to tell me what the video say because I don't even remember what the
How
video
you
said.
don't know? You said it.
And then
How
why?
you know what you said?
Because I just told you, man, when I got locked up, man, I was trying to say whatever got them to get these people to let me go. And shit, that's why I said backfired on them. At the end of the day, shit, they know it ain't nothing but some bullshit. That's why they putting it out there like this. Know what I mean? Shit.
I guess.
You say what?
I guess.
Shit.
I just trying to get you to like. I don't really care about it. That don't have nothing to do with it. I don't care about that. But I don't want to have to hear shit from other people or see shit from other people or be blindsided when I be on the phone all the time. So why you just gonna be telling me stuff?
If I
knew
anything about it, I would I wouldn't even.
How you don't know it? What?
You talking about what you talking about, the video?
I'm just talking about in general, like
Yeah. Well,
after the first time it happened, right? And I was like, I don't know if it's too much going on, that's too much. In that moment, you should have been like, okay, I understand that. Also, X, Y, and Z can happen. X, Y, and Z can happen. This can happen. That can happen. They could do this. They could do this.
Listen.
So
What I told you, what me and you talked about was we can't talk about this on the phone. That's what me and you talked about. So what I told you was, what I told you was, I said that these people been coming to me, trying everything to get me to say, okay,
I know that.
Well, okay,
I
but
know that though. But you could say certain stuff though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been
You
explaining
have
to
1 minute
everybody.
left.
I've been explaining to everybody all morning. Like, I keep myself on the air. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, it's all bullshit. But I can't blame nobody. Like, that shit, they got me so frustrated that these people trying everything, but I don't care. It still ain't gonna make me testify. You know what I mean? They're my whole mind. They only doing this shit, but I come out at 3 o'clock now. I gotta go in right now.
Okay.
The caller has hung up.
Hello. This is
Mr. Copeland, can you tell the jurors who, in relation to you, were you speaking with on that call?
My sister and a friend.
Okay. And during that call, did you hear your voice, yourself, explain that you blame yourself for thinking that you have all the sense, but it backfired on you, that they are doing it intentionally, but it still won't make you testify, and you say you can't talk on the phone, but you don't remember what was in the video. You said when you got locked up, you were saying anything to get them to let you go. It backfired on you, and it's nothing but BS. You say the word, and that's what they're putting out there. Did you hear all that?
Yes.
I want to play with that focus from 16 minutes to 17:23 with the court's permission, the same exhibit number.
Dang, I just said that shit, I ain't mad at you. Know what I mean, I can't shit, you ain't did nothing to me. Shit, I blame myself, thinking I got all the sense. Nah, this shit backfired on me. Hello? Yeah. I don't care. These people doing this shit intentionally, it still ain't gonna make me testify.
I mean, I know that though, but my thing is, when I be asking you stuff, when I asked you last time,
Bro,
why you just gonna tell me everything? Why you be?
We can't talk about this on the phone, right?
But you can tell me that.
To be honest with you, I didn't even know nothing about it. I mean, like, to be honest with you, I just ask people what the hell, like, they had to tell me what the video say because I don't even remember what it
How
said.
you don't know? You said it.
And then
How you
why?
know what you say?
Because I just told you, man, when I got locked up, man, I was trying to say whatever got them to get these people to let me go. And shit, though I said backfired on. At the end of the day, shit, they know it ain't nothing but some bullshit. That's why they putting it out there like that. Nah, I mean, shit.
Mr. Copeland, I'd also like to ask you whether you heard on this same exhibit recording that you said that that they, and you can explain who they is to the jurors if you don't mind, are coming at you to get you to say some stuff, and you explain that you say that you've been explaining to people all morning that you've kicked yourself in the backside or ASS, and you say that it's all BS and you can't blame anybody. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to play 1825 to the end. Your Honor.
If Ms. Combs said he heard it, I don't know why we're replaying, so I have an objection to replaying it if he said he heard it.
It is so hard for the jurors, in my opinion.
Well, you just read what you said was said, and he affirmed it, so we don't need to hear it again.
All right. Mr. Copeland, this is going to be Mr. Williams or JW 250B. So I'm going backwards, but B as in Barry, and this is Your Honor, this is going to be February 19th, so the same day, 2023, about a few minutes later. It's begins at 4:20 p.m.
Right, Karma. Catch you up, you at work. Just listen to a lot of tapes of Woody saying things. I mean, Brian's cooking, but I want to see what story he's laying.
This is a prepaid collect call from an incarcerated individual at Fayette County Jail. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To accept charges and consent to this recorded call, press 1. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hello?
They won't let you call back again?
Yeah, I called back. Yeah, that's why I'm going to call back again.
I told her that. I said it must won't let him call back.
Yeah, tell her to call me.
Mm.
I don't know what the hell.
Zion.
Hey.
Come and eat.
Your car's gonna be going through. They go through. Where are they going through? Hello.
Mm-hmm.
That's straight. Anyway.
I wonder why y'all don't hack my phone. Y'all hack my motherfucking phone.
Oh shit. I ain't man, I don't even know nothing about this video. Yeah.
Oh, hold on, y'all. Put it over
I
there.
don't know nothing about the video.
What you mean?
Like the interview.
Put it right there. What you mean you don't know nothing about it?
Like shit. I was like, shit, when you shit y'all telling me, yeah. Like, y'all gotta refresh my memory.
Oh, hold on. She's on there. Hold on.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this damn regular ass phone, man.
I like to see you go back in.
Shit, they ain't open the door, so I'm shit out.
Oh.
They told me to go in, but shit, they ain't open the door.
Oh.
But, what all I'm saying here, bro, I didn't get mad at you. I mean,
You said what?
I said, all I was just telling you, I didn't get mad at you.
Yes, you did. Tell her you made her mind up.
You did.
No, I didn't. No.
Yeah, because I'm saying I was gonna tell her to say, you don't have to explain yourself, but I just like shit. You just don't.
Okay. I want to explain myself.
Basically, you said the same thing twice. I'm like,
No, I did say, because also you didn't understand what I was saying the first time, so I reiterated what I said.
nah, I understood what you said the first time. You know what I mean, I just like, shit. Like I told her, shit, man. That what happened when I think I got all the sense. I ain't really think this shit was gonna go there far. You know what I mean? But shit, they knew I was bullshitting. Well, but shit got me mad as hell.
Yeah.
But I was just calling you back, though. I ain't gonna hold you up.
Okay. Why you come out at 3 now?
Huh?
I said, why you come out at 3 now?
Because I didn't want to come out at 12 no more. I only came out at 12, so I called my lawyer and shit. But I be having other people that be want me to call them, but they be wanting me to call them later. So I said, I just come out, change time, I come out.
So did you, they ever came down there? The lawyer ever came down there?
Tuesday.
Oh.
That's why when it's just crazy, all this shit going on, they ain't putting nobody else out there. They just trying to make it seem like it's me because, you know what I mean, they feel like this shit was gonna break.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I don't care, man. That shit don't never make me mad and mad. I ain't blame nobody but myself.
Yeah.
I ain't never worried about no
Got one. You said what?
Nah, I'm saying I ain't never worried about how nobody thinks about me or feel. Shit.
I'm not, that's not what I be saying, though.
I'm just saying, what you be saying then? I heard what you be saying. You ain't gotta keep repeating that.
Exactly. Because what I'm saying is very simple.
I don't know what you be speaking me to say. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't got anything to say.
I done said it 1,000 times, like.
You ain't gotta keep repeating that. I just said you ain't had anything to say. I ain't say keep repeating yourself.
I really want to know stuff like that I'm supposed to know. That's all.
That you supposed to know.
Yeah.
And how the hell I know what you supposed to know?
Then tell me everything if you don't know what I'm supposed to know then. Don't that sound like common sense?
No, it don't.
Don't you like it? Yeah, bro, you laughing, bro. This shit here, man. This shit got me so mad with myself, man.
You be acting like you don't be remembering stuff or remember what you be doing. Like, how you doing?
You be thinking I be playing. You think I be playing. I be dead ass serious.
So you don't remember you?
Good. Let me tell you something about me, bro. When they motherfuckers locked me up, bro, and they got me. If I wanted to get anybody locked up or say anything, I could have started out by saying who the gun belongs to. Like, I'm sitting in jail for another nigga gun. You know what I mean? So a lot of people look at that video or the interview and they be thinking like, oh damn, this what's going on. And my imagination is crazy. Like, I put the shit together in the heart and get what? And try to talk my way out of it. If it didn't work, it didn't work. Shit, at the end of the day, it ain't nothing.
That's a problem that you talk too much. Sometimes you need to shut up.
But now when I tell you, now you're saying shut up.
No, I'm just saying, like, in general, like, sometimes you just need to shut the fuck up. Talk much.
Wow, you don't think I'll kick myself on the head for that?
I don't know what you... Shit, you probably got some more shit up to kill you.
Say it again.
I said, I don't know. You probably got some more stuff up to freeze.
Nah, if I had most stuff on my sleeve, I would have been out of jail in December. I ain't sitting in jail because I'm scared to get out or whatever. I'm sitting in jail because it's only one reason they want to let me. It's only one reason they saying they'll let me go.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, shit, what done is done. It can't be taken back. Still ain't changing. It still ain't changing my mind frame. So motherfuckers say whatever they want to say. I don't do shit for people. Shit. Trust and believe me, the motherfucker gonna think and say what they have to say about me regardless. So in that case, I could just easily call my lawyer and be like, hey, yeah, fuck it, I give up. Let me out.
Yeah.
So I don't care, bro. I mean, long nigga don't cross that line, man. I ain't tripping.
Thank you.
Guess. Hello?
Crazy girl. Yeah.
Tell me about it.
She's not funny.
I'm not laughing, bro. I'm just.
Karma, you ain't right.
It's not funny.
Trust me, I know it. You ain't gotta tell me it ain't you.
Yeah, I could just be sitting somewhere minding my business. Maybe I could be minding my business. I'd be like, huh? They say what?
Nobody
Go listen to you. What?
Nobody know you be talking to me, so what you talking about?
I'm saying I could be sitting somewhere minding my business, just sitting somewhere like doing something, and I can overhear a conversation. I'd be like, huh? What they saying? Then I gotta go look this shit up for myself to see what's going on.
Guess what? If I don't call nobody on the phone, I don't even know. If I called my sister, she told me, I'm like, what? Yeah, I called somebody else, and he was telling me, I'm like, wow. I mean, like, shit. These people desperate, you know what I mean? Like I like to tell him is, just pay attention to the shit. Look at what they doing. Everybody who went to court and agreed to say whatever they said, they ain't putting none of their interviews out. They ain't putting none of their statements out. They ain't putting nobody out there but me. Because they trying to make this shit to seem like me and him. When they came up here and see me, they try to talk to me. We want to know about, hey man, this I just want to know why I ain't going to court, why I ain't getting out. I don't want to know nothing about nobody. I made all this shit up, trying to finish my way out of jail, and they ain't do nothing, make it hard on myself. And you know what the motherfucker did? They ended the interview and left, because it ain't what they wanted to hear.
Yeah.
So I just like, all right, I go through this shit, you know what I mean? This shit in life, you know what I mean? But before I sit there and be the reason what somebody else down for, this ain't me. They trying to make this shit, they trying to make it seem like this and then third.
You're not making no. You didn't make it no better.
I didn't. I didn't even. For real, bro. I didn't even. Man, it's just not like I said. I thought I had all the sense, start this shit, but they'll believe what I say and let me go. This shit didn't work. But.
Okay.
Anything else you want to know before I let you go on about your business?
Anything else you want to tell me about my business?
You got you kept me up and you got everything to say like shit, like I be here pretty deep.
I come to you off.
Nah, you ain't jumping off. I just
exactly. I didn't even say nothing, but I knew that the other day I was upset. So if I got on the phone with you, I knew someone don't make shit worse because then I was in a bad mood. So I just told her I don't want to talk right now.
Yeah. But let me tell you, but I ain't. Like I said, bro, I wasn't mad at you. I was more mad at myself. You know what I mean? Because I said, for real, I knew better.
What?
I knew better. But like I said, I don't care. They shit don't do nothing. It just give me, I ain't gonna lie, it made me mad right now. It just give me more strength.
I think they got to play it to its entirety or something.
So, nah, I do got most stuff to ask you, but I can't ask you.
You can ask me. It's just up to me to answer. If I feel like I can't answer you, then I won't answer.
No, I'm not asking nothing.
Alright. So that means don't sit there and say I won't be telling you stuff if I told you the answer.
But certain stuff you can tell me.
That's what I said. If you ask me certain stuff, I'm gonna answer. I'm not gonna answer. If
No,
I
I
feel
should
like I
just
can't
tell
answer.
you. I can't.
Say it again.
No.
It's crazy. But then, I just said it's crazy. I know one. Whatever going on, going to happen in court,
You can get 10 years for perjury.
there's gonna be some people ain't expecting. I mean, this shit ain't gonna have nothing to do with me.
What?
Shit. They just got there. They just trying to keep their attention on me.
Could you put yourself in it to begin with?
Only if you knew.
I know a lot, actually.
I know you. I been knew you knew more than you couldn't know. Well, no, you really don't. A lot of people don't know what's really going on.
Yes, I do know. There you go, tell me.
Cause
You don't know what's going on.
I don't. I ain't. When it comes to certain stuff, yeah, but.
You be stressing me out.
I be stressing myself out, bro. This shit here, man. This shit here ridiculous. This shit here ridiculous.
And that just gonna take so long to do. But they don't keep you in there that whole time, this whole time.
Nah, I go to court this week right here. It's coming up.
Man, he's not going to damn court.
Now the judge had said
What court you going to?
Where court I'm going to?
And who gonna come get you?
My sister.
Nah, the way you be stressing her out, she ain't coming to get you.
Man, well, I just had to call her phone like 20 times for her to answer. I'm like, man, what the fuck? What, for real? I'm like, boy, this year crazy. This year, man. I'm so mad at myself, bro.
Yeah, you need to be.
I am. Because I knew these motherfuckers were going to try to find some type of way to treat me. But it's okay.
I fell right into it.
I didn't fall into it. I did it to myself from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay. I ain't gonna lie.
You're not going to court, though.
Huh?
You're not going to court.
Why you say that?
They ain't been taking you?
Yeah, but it's third time, so if the judge concerned about it, they gave me 2 court dates in the same month. Why the hell they gonna do that if they're not gonna bring me? But like you said, shit, after they did that right there, I'm pretty sure they probably gonna let me out. But I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. This shit ain't doing
No,
nothing.
what they gonna try to keep you in here the whole time? While they having trial? That's crazy.
They man, shit. It really shit is against the law, but they put me in front of the judge. I'm sure gonna speak up. I'm explaining to the judge exactly what these people doing. Like, ain't no any hell they gonna be holding me in jail.
You're always trying to explain something to somebody.
Yeah. You right. I'm dumb.
Golly. Why you in the situation you in now? Always trying to please your case.
I be thinking I be having all the sense.
You don't
I don't have none at all.
at all.
I know that.
I don't know who made you take that from.
I had a fucked up way of thinking like, shit, but if I got down, if I line this motherfucker right here, I know they're not gonna touch this motherfucker or do nothing. And
Oh, hell no.
say what?
Hey, Susan.
Then I really feel like they got motherfuckers in here, goddamn, working for them.
You work for them.
I do. I ain't last.
You have 1 minute left.
Oh my God. I can't laugh now.
Nah, cause you really made me goddamn, you know what I mean?
I made you wait.
Nah, I just like shit. It is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna let you keep goddamn, I don't work nobody. Let you motherfucker get me. Nah, I just say I ain't letting you motherfucker get me. But I ain't gonna keep holding you.
I know this is a far stretch, but what if Woody would actually try to sue the state for what they've done to him? I'm not saying that he would win, not saying it would be a case, but what if?
You up, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to hear that shit you talking about. You trying to get beside you.
I was just joking.
I know you ain't. You been saying a lot of that shit.
All right. I was just joking.
Yeah, all right, then. Well, kid, I'm just calling you.
Okay, good.
The caller has hung up.
Mr. Copeland, and Jeffrey Williams 250B as in Barry, did you hear, and it's at the 410 mark starting, you said that you didn't think that this SHI, I'm just not saying the word, blank, was going to go that far, and that they, meaning the prosecution, the police, knew that you were BSing. Did you hear you say that?
Yes.
I want to ask you also, did you hear in this February 19, 2023 recorded call, and by the way, tell the jurors who you're speaking with in relation to you.
A friend.
Did you hear you discuss and you say that this is crazy, you tried to talk your way out of it, it didn't work. Your friend says that that's the problem, is that you talk too much and that you need to be quiet. She says it a different term. And you ask, you say that doesn't your friend realize that you're kicking yourself in the backside or ASS for that? Did you hear that?
Yes.
And that you're sitting in jail. There's only one reason that they will let you out, meaning the police and the prosecutors. Is that who you're referring to?
Yes.
And you said what's done is done. You can't take it back. Did you hear you say something to that effect?
Yes.
Okay. Did you hear on this recorded call that you said that they didn't put anybody else out there but you? They are trying to make it seem like it's you and Thug. You said that when they came to see you, they asked about it. You just wanted to know why you weren't going to court. You don't know anything about anybody else. You said you told the police and the prosecutors you made all of this SHI blank up to try to finesse your way out of jail. Did you hear something to that effect?
Yes.
And who is the person, when you said when they came to see you, who are you referring to?
Them two right there.
And when you say them two, the two prosecutors sitting at the front table before the Honorable Judge Whitaker?
Yes.
Ms. Hilton?
Huh?
Ms. Hilton?
And Ms. Love.
Okay. And did you tell them back in 2023 that what you said previously was to finesse your way out of jail and it's untrue?
Yes.
Did you make that clear?
Yes.
Did they come visit you at the Fayette County Jail?
Yes.
Did you hear on this recording, you then said that they ended the interview and left because you weren't doing what they wanted to hear. Did you hear that?
Yes.
And you're talking same as two prosecutors that sit before the jury every day?
Yes.
Did you hear yourself say that?
Yo, this man, he really don't like them. I'm sorry, I gotta rewind that back. I'm sorry. It's still style for me personally.
That they ended the interview and left because you weren't doing what they wanted to hear. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Is
You're
this part?
talking same as two prosecutors that sit before the jury every day?
Yes.
And you're talking same as two prosecutors that sit before the jury every day?
Yes.
Talking
I don't know
same
why I
as
find this
two
funny.
prosecutors that sit before the jury every day?
Yes.
Did you hear yourself say that you thought that they would believe what you said back in 2015 and let you go, but it didn't work? Did you hear something to that effect?
Yes.
Who is the they? Who are you, when you say, I thought that they would believe what I said and let you go? Who are you referring to?
The police.
Okay.
The gang unit.
And the jurors know who they are, but the same people that's been on the videos?
Yes.
And Detective Thorpe, I assume, if I'm wrong, just
Yes.
say. Okay, and Agent Cunningham.
Yes.
Okay. Did you hear? And this is at 17:50 start time on the same Jeffrey Williams 250B as in Barry. Did you hear you say that you have effed up? You have an effed up way of thinking. You think that you have all the sense, but you don't have any. Your friend agrees. You say you had an effed up way of thinking. You thought that if you lied on that MF, I'm not saying the word, but MF, they wouldn't touch him or do anything. Do you remember hearing that?
Yes.
Who is the MF you're referring to? If you lied on the MF, who are you pointing at?
Thug.
Thug. Okay. And you made that clear to these prosecutors and the police?
Yes.
You mentioned in the last recording that the jurors heard, as well as this recording, there was a lot of talk about a video. Do you know what I'm referring to? There's a lot of talk
Yes.
about the video getting attention. Do you know what I'm referring to?
Yes.
Tell the jurors what you are referring to on your calls that we just heard.
Interrogation footage, video.
And was it one of the ones that we saw or the jurors saw in this courtroom before the Honorable Judge Whitaker?
Yes.
And when you say, when you're talking and your friend is saying, you know, people are talking about it, you heard all those conversations, right? On the
Yes.
recording? Do you know who put that video on the internet during this, before this trial started?
I don't know who did it.
Do you have a belief who did it?
Yes.
And who are you referring to who did that?
Objection. Relevance, who he believes.
Goes to his state of
And
mind.
speculation.
Goes to his state of mind on the conversations that he's referring to. It puts it in context.
I'll allow it.
Who did you believe put out the videos on the internet of your interrogation, or the video?
The state.
And by the state, the same people you've been referring to?
I can't say specific if it was them, but the state did it.
Okay. And
No, I
what
don't,
did
Dave.
that have an effect on you or your family when you believe the state of Georgia put out your interrogation?
Well, they believe I be, if everybody say I'm a snitch, you know, this and then third, they believe that I'd be like, okay, and just do what they want me to do.
And is that, there's a mention in the last recording that your friend was saying, or your sister, we're getting a lawyer, they put us in harm's way. Was that a lawyer for what?
To go out to the state.
For putting that video out?
Yes. To see who put it up.
Okay. I'd like to go to,
Would this be a good time for a break?
sure.
Okay. Let's take a bathroom break.
Well, y'all be calling it with these breaks, man. Y'all said it too. Like, it's time for a break.
Oh, 10 minutes.
I said, Woody ain't ready for no break. 10-minute break. 10-minute break. See, this is why if y'all was on the Discord, we could come up and do a panel on the books of YouTube. Yeah. Just saving a motherfucker. Man, I don't know if I mean, she could be saving them. Y'all all right. When it gets hot in there, it is time for a break. So, I decided that I was going to start taking notes, and I did it midstream, so I only took like 2 notes. You said it's lawsuit set it up for steal. Look, I don't 100% know it's a lawsuit,
All right, we'll take about 10
but
minutes.
can Woody prove that he was mistreated by Fulton County? With you being a known liar, like if it wasn't Woody, I believe it would be easier. But if it is Woody, or because it is Woody, I think it's hard because they know he's a liar. So how do you really believe or trust a liar? Y'all get what I'm saying? So that's the only part that would concern me about Woody potentially being able to get a lawsuit, because it's like, how is his word solid? How do you believe what he says in order for it to go through the process? Now, if there's some type of video evidence or anything in that case, then, and we can physically see that, which wink wink is probably not there, because wink wink, there's other stuff that's missing that was supposed to be body cam footage, secret meetings at McDonald's. All that footage is wink winks missing. So we don't know about wink wink missing, footage, and I doubt we're gonna ever get footage of Woody going through these terrible things that he speaks about, even though he could be telling the truth. And I don't think he's lying. Jail's not supposed to be a happy place. Now I get it. There's supposed to be still humane things about it, but let's be honest, the whole tactic of the police is to get you to do whatever you want them to do. Now, is that right? No, I'm not agreeing with that. I'm just saying, y'all know how it goes. So I can't really just sit here and sugarcoat it with y'all and be like, oh yeah, jail is just supposed to be an extent. Like, if jail was supposed to be fun, then, it'd be a good place for people that don't have housing. It'd be like a shelter. Let's put it that way. And shelters are hell. Actually, shelters might be actually worse than... No, I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Shelters are crazy, though. You see some crazy stuff but I'm pretty sure you see some crazier stuff in jail. She's stressed. Lead that the jury drops the mic and prove that put out those tapes. Right, I want to know who put out the tapes, because I think Funny did it. I think Funny gave the direction to put it out, like, put this shit out. Put it out. Let me go up a little bit. I missed some of you guys' comments. What have I missed? Okay, so the things that were missed. Woody was talking on the phone in jail about how he had to lie, otherwise they weren't going to let him out even if he was telling the truth. They only wanted one person, which was Young Thug, and he felt bad, really, really bad about it. And this conversation was had 2 years before this YSL RICO trial even started. So not 2 years from now, but 2 years from when it started. So I believe, 2020, 2021? I could be wrong on the date, but around that time. And then Steele was basically asking Woody, how many times has Hilton and Love pressured him to do things that he didn't want to do, or be put in weird positions where he felt like his freedom would be in jeopardy, or that he was being promised false dreams and hopes, and how they harassed him. Okay, I see y'all coming into the Discord. So, I guess we'll have to do a tutorial on Discord. That way you guys can, call me. Because if you guys call, I can do a panel on Discord. If you guys ever want to get up and talk. When we're on YouTube. Obviously, we'll be back on TikTok. What's today? Wednesday. We'll be back on TikTok tomorrow. And we're gonna do some promo to get the backup page up. That way this never happens again. So yeah, that's basically the morning. Oh, and Brian still wanted to get some things in with Judge Whitaker, but Judge Whitaker was like, you can lick the meat, you're not getting nothing in. I mean, she let one thing. She was like, you can ask questions about that, but I forgot what it was. I didn't start taking notes at that point in time. But I'm gonna start taking notes because I know this is a lot, and when I'm watching you guys live, it makes it a little bit harder for me to remember things. When I watch this on my own, I be remembering key points, and I go make a video, and I can snap them out. But it's the live factor that makes me blank a little bit. I don't know. So I gotta start taking notes, like seriously. They don't have court until next Tuesday. After today, that's correct. Right, I'm on my Dave Chappelle. Stop playing. I'm relapsing. I'm relaxing because it's Labor Day weekend and they said no trial. Thursday, Friday, that's Glanville. So they still going by Glanville because you know it's Whitville. Whitville don't want to change no rules, but now we got to deal with 2 days no trial, then 2 days on the weekend no trial, then the whole Monday we missing because of a holiday. Oh man, I'm itchy. I'm itchy. Why? I need the trial. I hate when we don't have trials. Like, trial days, non-trial days suck. That's why y'all be calling for mistrial. I'm like, no, see it to the end. I want to hear not guilty. I want to hear it. Now, they hear guilty, I'm going to feel bad. I'm like, damn, mistrial. And that's why they protect the record, and that's why I'm not an attorney. State line, they can't call out his ish. That's the pot calling the kettle, and they playing with multiple people's lives. What? Because they like to play with people's lives, Karma. That gets them bricked. They be like, yes, I like this. Whitaker said she already had plans before she got put on the case and that she wasn't canceled for nobody. Man, sorry ass judge, but want to take away the attorney's weekends and lunches and they off time. But she can't do some of her off time. Nah, shawty. I can't respect it. I can't respect Whitaker. You're not a soldier. So I am all in favor of never approving of her as the people of America, of her ever in her life getting into the Supreme Court of Georgia or anything higher than that. She needs to stay right there where she's at in Corruption County, in Flupick County, and funny County. My bad. No, I like y'all Atlanta. I really do. I love the city of Atlanta. I don't like the police. I really don't. I've never had a problem with the city because y'all got the best food in the world. That shit be fire. I ain't gonna say the best food in the world, but that shit fire. It's definitely top 10. Like Atlanta fire. Like if you haven't eaten in Atlanta, that's why I said when we had this little kickback, we might do a 3-day or 5-day little thingy thing, man. Atlanta food is fire. APD is not that bad at all. Stop it, Isabella! I can't believe you. You said it's not that bad. What? ATL versus H-Town, who y'all got? That's a hard one. That's a hard one because Houston lit. Houston definitely lit. Like, I promise I lit. Look, I wouldn't speak illy on nothing if I didn't have an experience. And I feel like I've told this story so many times now with my TikTok family that I'm just not going to say it again. But I've had my run-in with the law there, and I'm a law-abiding citizen. I am a civilian. I do not do no bad stuff. I am a good boy. I am a born-again nerd. That's what I like to call myself. I'm a born-again nerd, guys. So every time my born-again nerdy ass goes into Atlanta, I still get pulled over. Faithfully. Harassed and bullied. More than any other state. Mind you, I've been in LA when they used to be hitting Negroes with the water hose. And even though they came like 10 deep to one car, you know, like, it still was a pleasant experience. It wasn't a bad experience. But yeah, nah. Atlanta? They're like, you're black, man. You're doing something wrong. Yeah, you're black. Nah, you're guilty. Like, it be your own people. They be like, nah, you did it. You did it. You look like you did it. Why I look like you did it? Because you look like me, but I just wear a police officer uniform, so I wouldn't do nothing wrong. Here I am. I'm Mr. Safe Citizen. But you're a corrupted criminal. Like, bruh, what do you mean? I'm a criminal. I haven't been to Texas, but Atlanta food is to die for. Man, I've been to Texas. Look, I ain't grow up in Texas, but every summer I was in Texas. That's how I could kind of say, not every summer, but I was there because my aunt was out there in Texas. Texas is fire. Texas is hot as hell too, but Texas is fire, and they get crazy hurricanes, but Texas is fire. I just don't know if I can compare Houston and Atlanta like that. That's a hard one. Cause Texas, you get steak, like you get some of the best cut of meat, just period. And it be country, like Salisbury steak. If y'all really know what I'm talking about, you get you some smothered chicken. Man, Texas, just Southern food in general is fire. But I can't speak to the Mexican food. I had to go to Texas now here again, and because every time I go to Texas, I get soul food. I'm gonna call it that because I like calling it something else. I like calling it the N-word food, like Brian still say. But yeah, Atlanta, I don't know. When I went to like I said, I've eaten at Houston, Dallas, and Austin. When I go to Atlanta though, my taste buds be. I'm sorry, they be getting slammed. That's why I'm like, I don't know if I can say Texas got better food than Atlanta. And we just talking about purely like N-word food, like chicken wing, like burger. Man, even they Chick-fil-A better. It's like God personally lives in Atlanta and makes Chick-fil-A. God's chicken. I haven't been to the no yet. I gotta go to the no. We gotta go soon. I ain't never been to the no. I ain't never been to the no. I ain't never been. I want to go during Mardi Gras though. Ain't no reason to go. I feel like unless you go during Mardi Gras. Y'all know when I'm going to Mardi Gras. I'm not even finna say it. I'm finna act like a respectable young gentleman, distinguished young man. And so I'm not gonna say why I want to go to Mardi Gras. I just want to say it looks very fun and entertaining. Does it not? Now you're gonna eat yourself sick. What you talking about going to no? Man, hey, look, that's the whole point. Look, I love Miami food too. Miami food be fire. But it's just something about Atlanta that I haven't tasted. Like, everyone said LA food was amazing. Man, that shit cat. And I hope Picasso ain't in here because she gonna get mad. But LA food is okay. Like, but it ain't hitting the same as Atlanta. I can put y'all onto a place in Arkansas that you ain't gonna get no better chicken nowhere else. I promise you. I bet money you ain't gonna find no better chicken or no better donuts from there. And there's a place called Spudnut in El Dorado, Arkansas, and there's another place called Chickadilly in El Dorado, Arkansas. You ain't gonna get no better chicken. Like, but the chicken wings in Atlanta, man. Well, I'm in Atlanta. Are we being serious about this? Kinfolk meet up, let me know. Yeah, that's why y'all supposed to join the Discord. Everyone that's serious about it, that's where everything when we doing like things as a family, y'all, is in the Discord. That's why I got the Discord link tagged in the chat. So make sure y'all tap in to the Discord. I'm gonna organize it and make it better. I'm gonna add some moderators to that too. We're gonna need some people. If you know how Discord works, that position is gonna go to you first. We, you know what I'm saying? We actually really start like building this shit out. Cause I really, to be honest with you, as we grow, I love to give y'all, if y'all want them, jobs or like money just to do certain things. Like, hey, spread it around. Here's some love. Like, if you doing this, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I live here and haven't been to Mardi Gras in a decade. Man, don't tell me it's lame. I'm trying to go and say so. I'm trying to, you know what I'm talking about? New Orleans food, the truth. Y'all heard Keith Lee. Man, Keith Lee had a hard time for a moment. I had to get off his page. It's getting a little toxic over there. Go to NOLA. when it's not overcrowded with tourists. Some of the best food you ever had. So don't go through during Mardi Gras, because Mardi Gras be looking like COVID season. It be full of people. I can't promise you, sis. I'm scared. The same number from 2015 is amazing. I don't get that. Hey everyone, what's up? What's up? Yeah, then the people, the food, the heat, the rain, the atmosphere is just all the way inviting. It's a way different vibe. I'm gonna go out there. ATL got fried chicken. I'm telling you, them chicken wings just be Irish made donuts in Arkansas. I ain't never heard of them. Arizona. Hold on, where them at? Drop the low, man. I'm out today. What I miss? You miss Woody talking on the phone about how he had to lie to the detectives. Otherwise, he wasn't getting out. Even if he told the truth, they didn't care about the truth. They only cared about information on Thug. He felt bad about this for 2 years before the case even started. So not in, I believe in 2021, he already was saying, or 2020, he was feeling bad about this. And then still asked Woody questions about how Hilton and Love have been harassing him and putting him in weird situations. Chicago food is good. Look, I've heard about Chicago. Not going to Chicago. Not going to Chicago. Not going to Chicago. I'll leave this earth. Never seen Chicago. Heard it's a beautiful city. Heard there's a lot of production in there. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm what's that word? Pussy. I'm not going to Chicago. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Just like I ain't going to Afghanistan. I'm good. You got it. Scary ass gonna stay in the safe places like Florida. So Isabella, that's where I live at. I'm in Florida right now. I was in Cali, but I'm in Florida right now, and I'm hoping to move away from Florida. Because Florida isn't what it was when I used to be here. It's changed, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know if I'm just used to how California operates or what it is. I added you. Thank you. Thank y'all. Look in there. I see 4 new ones. Make sure y'all jumping in that Discord. I don't see our family lobster dinner in the Discord. Man, look. Y'all keep talking about this lobster. I could have sworn I said pizza. Man, y'all gonna look. Y'all get the YouTube jumping. We get them monetization hours. We get to them 1,000 subscribers. And I start seeing it monetize over there. When we get enough money to be able to we do our RSVP for anyone that wants to come. Then I can calculate how much it is. Depending on how much we make off the videos, then I will recycle those funds back into the community. That way we can do something. That's how I do it. Is that a deal? We got a deal on that? Or y'all don't like that idea? Because a lobster dinner sound like 10 grand minimum. Minimum. So if we pop a video, hey, if one of them videos pop, shared it, got it to everybody you need to get to. Because I'm going to start getting y'all actual content on here, like actual videos on here too. And if y'all pop one of them videos off, because all it takes is one video get to M, I think, when you monetize. I think. Good morning, Christy. Good morning. The heat disrespectful. A decade. She's old. I think they closed. Why you gonna tell me about a song that ain't? Look, I spent some time in Conway though. Y'all making me hungry, right? I'm getting hungry too. I was like, man, let me go make me a waffle. I'm gonna make me a waffle at lunchtime, man. I really want some chicken and waffles. Just stay downtown. You'll get the feel. Man, didn't they pop ducking on downtown? Ain't nowhere safe. Excuse me, I'm good. I'm in the dummy Discord now. Hey, Sabrina, welcome to the dummy Discord. I like when you said them two. I put up a poll on Discord. Lord, what you gonna put in there? I hope I'm invited. Everybody's invited. Especially the OGs. Hell, if we start getting to the point where it's like, oh, everybody can't come. No, I'm going to try to make sure everybody that want to come going to come. Because I still think it's dope. But, like, as long as I ain't crazy, I might have to do some type of screening. That way I don't bring no weaponry, no foolery. Y'all can bring substance. And whatever your substance is, do you. But don't bring the buffoolery. I need a tutorial on how to use it, please. Is it an app I need to download? Yeah, the app is the best way to go. So here, I'll show you. Because we got family coming up over here now. So this is just on my desktop. But yeah, so Oh, it's not showing my friends online. I guess you guys aren't my friends. It only shows 2 people. You see, we got some of our team members in here online on Discord. But yeah, I think we got 4 people that actually added us. Let's see. Sorry, I was trying to get to direct friends. There we go. So pending. Jay send a request. Accept. Boom. And there with Jay. Do you think DA harassed Woody to get him to testify? Hell yeah. So it's like a little community. It's like our national group chat. That's what we're gonna call it. Our national group chat. When are we going to ATL? Look, we gotta organize it because I don't. One thing about me. I don't like to be out of order. I like everything. Like, we don't have to be on a time schedule for things, but I like to have agendas, right? Like, okay, boom, this day we gonna do the cookout. We gonna go to maybe an event that's out there in Atlanta, and then we gonna go to like a restaurant or a club that night. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying those are the things that gotta be done, but like, I want to have it to where like you don't have to do those things with us, but if we overall can agree on those things, like, okay, we finna hit Busy Bees up, and like, we finna just tell them like, hey, we coming. Can we put reservations? If not, like, we gonna look. You know what I'm saying? I think. Oh, it's coming back. Thank you, team. Y'all amazing. I love y'all. I love y'all whenever y'all tell me stuff. So yeah, just however we feel, whatever we feel like doing. I don't know. Everybody want to go to the club, or there might be some like concert that's going on, or I sent the invite, but I DK what to do after that. I don't even see your invite. Let me move it over here so I can get it out of everybody's way. I don't know where the sound is at, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't see you, Sabrina. Let me go to the server. Okay, now I see you over here. I just sent you a request, Sabrina. So yeah, if you also put a message up on in Discord, I'll make sure to respond to it. I'm trying to go in December. That's my day month. Hey, if we can get it organized by then, we can do December. Cause I definitely think, look, the pot gonna be there. Like how we been moving, how y'all been moving as a family and as a unit. Yeah, we'll definitely be there to where we can afford it. Especially like if we, you know what I'm saying, all put it in a pot together. Like you got paid, put in $1, put in $5, just so like we can have those activities. Like let's say somebody can't do an activity that day, somebody can pick up on that. You know what I'm saying? Like that way everybody can do it.
Your Honor, I'd like to, sound with court's permission, play Jeffrey Williams or JW 250. Your Honor, this is D as in David. It's February 21, 2023 at 8:01 p.m. Fayette County Jail call.
Thank you.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from an incarcerated individual at Fayette County Jail. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To accept charges and consent to the thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hello.
Yeah.
My boy didn't call?
Yeah, he was calling. He was on the phone with Trey.
Call him real quick.
I'm sure he can call now.
Huh?
I told him he can call now.
Yeah.
I don't feel like going to sleep no damn serious.
But I ain't gonna lie.
fall asleep.
My head just started hurting bad as hell. Shit just made me feel better though. I be feeling like I be getting.
Because you worry about what the street say for the street. You ain't lying. We're gonna fuck with you because of you. Everybody else fuck them. Fuck that hoe.
It's a court situation, man. You know what I mean? Like, it just like.
Let me tell you something. God gonna let you out in the right time. Hold on, he calling. You just got to trust that shit and believe it. Have faith. When you pray about everything.
Click them in. Why can't
Cry
you?
that shit out the God.
Yeah, you can say that while you click them in. Crazy girl.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can. Hello.
I'm gonna say this before y'all start talking. You rude, that's why I can't stand talking to you. But I'm done.
Nah,
Go
I will
ahead.
tell you to click them in and say that when you click them in.
I did. Shut up.
Yo.
I was telling her to finish saying what she was saying when she kicked you in. She taking over being all rude. What's up, man?
No shit, what's going on, boy?
Man, these folks doing, they trying everything in their power to try to goddamn break a nigga, man.
Yeah, they got all kind of shit going on the internet, boy.
Yeah, my sister was telling me, I was like, man, they don't put me on goddamn some type of lockdown where I come out at this time now.
Yeah.
Yeah. All people come out is like the 1-13. They got like they call themselves Viper here. That they bring out, but they let me come out. They ain't in here.
What the hell? They chop that shit up or something? Like, I'm trying to see like what the hell, you know what I mean? They got a part, man, on that motherfucker. They chop that motherfucker up.
What you say?
That
Come out. What you talking about? Tell me.
To my with the they saying that shit to my y'all let me go right now. And he said I go right to him. He said I go right to him with this shit.
Yeah.
To my kids situation.
Man.
To my yeah. When they're like, what is he like? Ain't gonna say no name, but y'all, you know, whatever part that shit, man.
Yeah. They did try whatever, man. So I was like, shh. I just had to face it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got
This shit for the, hold on, man. You said you talked to the lawyer?
Man, I got court in the morning. This nigga did text my sister, tell her that,
yeah, they still trying to get you to. They still trying to get you to go to court on what that shit.
I go to my arraignment.
Hold on. We even think about that. My people that came into the office.
Yeah.
People came into my office.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
But he said I'm going to court to not just this shit.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, like, what the charge? They still doing the old charge? They still got.
They still file driver with suspended license and reckless driving. So I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, man, you been talking about you didn't tell me the whole time you gonna try to ask for a bond, but now you tell me sister that we gonna enter not guilty in the morning. But they gonna do it on Zoom. He said he went to the judge to make sure that they come get me to bring me to court. And then he held later and be like, we gonna have court on Zoom. So,
Yeah, but the way that shit looking, boy, they ain't even worried about them charges. They trying to get you. They trying to get you. At the end of the day, them charges, they're just a goddamn, them old charges, that shit just a goddamn, what you call that shit? Like a,
16 months, no bond.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you know what, it's like they gonna keep putting them charges up to hold you and hope you know what I mean? Cause the way they doing that shit, bro, the way they put the shit out there like that shit ain't, you know what I mean? It's like they got an agenda, bro. Like, they saying to themselves, okay, motherfucker, you talking about you ain't gonna talk? This is what we got to do. Oh, you ain't gonna call? Guess what? We gonna keep putting this shit out there to make you feel like, you know what I mean? To make everybody, like, they just do it. They just shit. They going crazy with that shit, bro.
Yeah, I told her there was just ammunition. I'm like, shit, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't tripping. Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like, man, you know, shit get goddamn crazy. I keep trying to contact his lawyer, And I'm telling him, like, look, you say you're going to come see me today. You ain't come see me today. You know what I mean? Then he just playing too many games. And now they going to put me on these damn ass lockdown. And I ain't even going to be able to get in touch with this nigga. Like, I ain't going to be able to talk to him unless he comes stuff home after 7 o'clock. So, like,
Yeah.
So, like, man. And my sister did you call. I had to tell her to goddamn let you know, goddamn, I be out there anytime 'cause I know you be at work. So,
Yeah.
I ain't know if you can answer.
Yeah. Cause I hit up and I was like, hey, you know, I always want to know how you doing. And I especially when I be seeing shit, I be feeling like, damn, I ain't want him to be on this in this stress and shit like that. You feel me?
Man, stress ain't the word. I'm like,
I know,
it made me
man.
angry. Like,
Huh?
I said she just made me angry.
Yeah. Man, that shit, they got that shit. They got that shit. And then they just play like 2 minutes, 3 minutes of that shit. You feel me? Like, I don't want to lose, blah, that shit on
Yeah, but
that shit's so crazy. Motherfuckers all jump on. I don't even know how the fuck they even find them pictures on my page. They all under that motherfucker going crazy. I ain't even commented back on their like, oh, you was his mentor. So you ain't told him something? I'm like, I just seen this shit today. They must have did that shit a couple of days ago or something. I'm like, how the fuck these folks found my shit? What the hell? I don't even, who the hell is y'all?
Man, crazy ain't my deal. But she, I know they mad because, nah, I mean, they feel like, like, you know how you got a dog, that motherfucker see his tail, that motherfucker be shaking his tail.
Yeah.
They feel like they what I did. I made them chase their tail. Yeah. So now they trying to show a motherfucker like, oh, okay, you wanna play a game with it? Cause listen, bro, they been came to me when I first got locked up. They offered me 1 year in jail, no probation, no papers, no nothing. I turned this shit down. I turned them down every time they came to me. I turned them down. Tell my lawyer, no, turn them down. Now my lawyer tell them. He finally tell them, look, they cannot contact me at all. And we don't want to talk. They don't do no negotiating with them or nothing. Now all of a sudden this shit just pop up.
Yeah. The other number you were saying, the other supposed to come holler at you?
Yeah.
Here, they ain't never come.
Nah, I told my lawyer like when this shit I'm like, I told him like, oh man, I don't want to talk to nobody. Nah, man, like.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the end of the day.
Yeah, like everybody trying to trap you right now.
Yeah, that's actually like at the end of the day, I don't want to talk to nobody. Cause I'm not gonna put myself in a worse situation. I'm just gonna face these choices I'm locked up for, and just, you know what I mean, deal with it, with whatever comes. If they drag me to court, I got my Fifth Amendment rights. I'm gonna take the fifth, and then I'm gonna go from there. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk to nobody.
Yeah.
I mean, cause
I was trying to think about you. You know, I was trying to think of all kind of shit myself. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, I be so paranoid. Shit, I just like, man, I don't know what is wet, who's who. Like,
yeah.
Everything
right here.
Motherfucker fail to realize that if you look at anything that was said, ain't nothing that was said, motherfucker was charged. So if motherfucker pay attention to it, you see, I was saying anything, but the main thing I kept saying was let me go. Shit, they let me go then.
Yeah.
I was out of there. But I mean, he wasn't up for that.
See, and you know, just the public, just people don't know all that though. Like people that's close to you in your circle or something, they know. But far as the public, world, like they don't know that. All they know is what they see. They don't know what's going on. All they know is what they hear from the media, what they see, and what they hear in court. For real. So they just take everything and run with it.
Exactly, like everybody on this shit. Yeah, everybody there, all the niggas on tour, please, and point the finger. ain't nobody focus on none of it. He only focus on me. Like, man, look at this.
Yeah. And it's because of how they putting that shit out there like that. Like, they putting pieces of the video out there. And they chop and get just the worst part of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, come on right now. Y'all let me go. Y'all catch them in the act. I leave y'all there. And y'all catch them. Y'all follow. And y'all rest them in. Like, y'all mean? They put that part on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, it's just, they try. But remember, I used to always tell you, bro, that's the only thing that gotta be, because remember, I like, boy, if anything ever happens, you got a right to that discovery. That's the only thing I was always feeling, man.
Man, listen, my whole thing here. I feel shit. I just like.
Well, at the end of the day, I feel like I'm more, you know what I mean? I feel like fuck him regardless. It ain't not, you know what I mean, him, fuck him. You feel me? It ain't about him kind of at the end of the day shit. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like what they putting you through right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
I ain't feeling sorry for him, not him. I'm feeling sorry for you, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, shit, at the end of the day, shit.
Yeah, my whole thing here, fuck them. I feel that way too. I don't care nothing about them, but my thing here with these people, they doing this to me intentionally. So by them doing this to me intentionally, I'm like, okay, y'all gonna drag me, then okay, I'm gonna get drugged because I should allow myself to be put in this situation.
Yeah. So
I just like, this shit get hard. I get crazy deal. But then I just remember everybody who standing on my side, shit, that's the only thing that matters to me. I like fuck everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know the whole thing, like, I be laughing to myself, but I be mad with myself too. Like, I know better, you know what I mean? But it's crazy because motherfuckers don't pay attention. Shit, if I wanted to tell, I could have easily told if I had anything to tell. Like, shit, just like still up on another nigga charges. I could have started. I could have started out right there. Shit.
Yeah.
So I just.
Just try not to stress yourself, bro. Try not to.
It just only thing that begins to me the court. The court part that you got stressing me, but everything.
You say you go to court tomorrow?
Yeah, but the nigga saying I'm only going to court to plead not guilty. I'm like, bro, listen. At this point, man, ask for a no low plea, bro. Let the judge. Let's see what the judge try to give me. The judge might take time served. You know what I mean? Whatever, man. I'm just ready to get the hell up out of the way. Seeing this motherfucker waiting on these people, man. This shit just.
So what time you go to court tomorrow?
Man, the crazy thing about it is, man, I don't even know. I know my last.
They just come get you whenever.
Man, they probably don't even come get me. They do this shit so much that I just be like, man, I don't know.
Hold on, man. Yeah, hold on. What you saying again?
Hey, look, I love you, bro.
Right,
I'm trying to get you on tomorrow when I come out.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch you. Just give me 2 minutes. Hello?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna hit you tomorrow when I come out.
Yeah, man, keep walking in my office, man, like, God damn, bro, y'all don't see a nigga goddamn, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you tomorrow.
Yeah, what you got? You about to go in?
Yeah, my time up.
All right.
I got like 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes. So I could try to tell you. Yeah, hell yeah, you know my head up, nigga, you know what I mean? You do the same too.
Shit, I am, boy. I'm just waiting on much. Some shit to fall through, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers that have you waiting forever, bro. You motherfuckers will wait you, bro.
Man, I really be hard. I just be like, shit.
Yeah.
I be in the motherfucker so goddamn spook. I be thinking goddamn they be goddamn they have goddamn motherfuckers be here.
You already. It ain't no thinking. Shit, boy, it seems like how they motherfuckers. Boy, shit, ain't no thinking. I would be thinking, I would be knowing that shit. Somebody in this motherfucker.
Yeah, you know
ain't no way.
I just ain't trying to say it like that.
Yeah. Hey, that motherfucker trying hardball, boy.
Yeah, well, I tell you, like, and it's so crazy because they not beating around the bush with it. They straightforward.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How the fam them talking? They talking their head and all kind of shit. The fam, like your sister and brother them.
Mine's here.
Huh?
Mine's here.
Yours.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my family just like shit. You know what I mean? Shit. As long as I just keep my head up. You know what I mean? This shit.
Okay.
Yeah. But now, listen, bro. When I told that motherfucker they wasting their time, bro, that lady looked like she wanted to get on her knees and beg me, please, bro. I just looked at her like, man, get out my face. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, a lady? It was a lady?
The one who be in the courtroom, the deputy DA.
Oh, that name was?
Yeah, like, it was, man, she like,
yeah.
I guess they just determined. I'm like, man, listen, man, I made all this shit up, man. They trying to talk my way out of jail, bro. I mean, like,
yeah.
Man, the motherfucker look at me like, man, I asked, I like, shit, what you want me to say? What, we just want to know how it is growing. I didn't grow up with these, man. I'm from a whole nother neighborhood, like, but I ain't even put it forward. I'm just like, I look at her like, man, this shit, I waste y'all time. You know what I mean? Because I heard the motherfucker like, when they gonna try to talk to my attorney, and then they'll be coming back. I said, y'all be coming back for what? Y'all waste y'all time. Y'all might go find somebody else. She turned around and said, like, you know, you closing the door like you could have leave.
Yeah.
The motherfucker closing the door for 3 times, opening it back up like I was gonna change my mind. Like, man, come on. Yeah, shit. I done did 5 years. I done did 51 months in the feds. And I've been doing goddamn so much time in the damn state. Yeah. Every day.
How long you been locked up so far? Man,
15 months.
Boy, God damn. Oh, that's it, 15 months? It seems like longer than that, boy.
Nah, because I did 14 months, got out for 3 months, and then now I've been locked up 16 months.
You have 1 minute left.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Then shit be so crazy. Sometimes they don't even let my calls go through. I be calling home, goddamn. Be wondering why my sister and I be here. And then they finally pick up the phone, and that shit, only one call don't came through. I be like, man, wait, what?
Yeah. Shit, I'm about to go to this damn game tonight, man. I'm gonna go to this game and goddamn shit. Kick back with my old lady or something later on. She wanna go out to this little seafood spot, you feel me?
Yeah. Well, they got well, shit, when I come out, I'm gonna tell her to text, because when I tell her to call, every time she click over.
All right, bet.
All right.
All right, all right, you too.
All right, my kids. What?
Mr. Copeland, can you tell the jurors, just orient them, what relation was the people that we heard besides your voice on the recording?
My sister and a friend.
Okay. And the friend this time is a man. Sound like a man's voice. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Did you hear you explain that you've made people mad and that they feel like you feel like you made them shake their tail? When you first got locked up, they offered you a year in jail. You turned them down, and now your lawyer has told them not to contact you at all. And then all of a sudden, the video of the interrogation pops up. Do you remember hearing that?
I said, chase they tail.
Chase their tail. Okay. And who are the they that you're talking about when you say you think you made them mad?
Say that again?
Who is the they? Who is they when you say you think that you made them mad or chase their tail? Who are
The
you talking
police.
about? And then at 10:05 on JW 250D, as in David, did you hear yourself say that people failed to realize that if you look up what was said, nobody was charged with what you said? Do you remember hearing that?
Yes.
What were you referring to on that?
The 2015 interrogation.
And it's now February 21, 2023.
This year?
No, when this call was made, February 21,
Oh.
2023, so a year and a
Yeah.
half ago, maybe. Is that what you're referring to?
In that call?
The length of time?
Yes.
Okay. And then do you remember hearing the same statement at the 10:05 that you would say anything? Your main thing was you were saying thug and was trying to let you go, trying to get them to let you go. And you said that if you would let go, you were out of there, but they weren't going for it. Do you remember hearing that?
Yes.
Do you remember a little later you said that it is crazy that people don't pay attention. If you wanted to tell, you could have easily told if you had something to tell. You remember hearing that?
Yes.
Do you remember hearing at 17:20 that you explained that you told them people that they're wasting their time, and the lady acted like she wanted to get on her knees and beg and plead? You said you told them to get out of your face, and then the man asked which lady. Do you remember that?
Miss Love.
And then you said on the recording, the deputy DA. That's who you just pointed to?
Miss Love.
And you said you told them, Miss Love, that you made it all up trying to talk your way out of jail. Is that what you said on the recording?
Miss Love.
You told her that?
Yes.
Back in February 21 of 2023 and before that?
When she came see me at Fayetteville jail.
And then she wouldn't leave, and you said, what does she want you to say? Do you remember saying that?
Huh?
You asked her, meaning District Attorney Love, what does she want you to say? Remember?
Pay attention to him. These little heifers making me mad.
Remember saying that?
Huh?
You asked her, meaning District Attorney
Hilton tight too.
Love, what does she want you to say? Remember hearing that?
Yes.
And then you said that they asked about how it was growing up, and you said, I didn't grow up with them. You're from a whole different neighborhood. Did you hear that?
Yes.
And you told Deputy District Attorney Love that she and the others are wasting their time.
Yes.
Who else was with Miss Love?
Miss Hilton and the big guy, the big investigator. I can't think of his name right now. Long.
Investigator Long with the District Attorney's Office?
Yeah, I think that might be his name.
Okay.
But the big police, DA, whatever he is.
Okay. And you told Miss Love, Miss Hilton, and who you believe is investigator or police officer Long to go find someone else that they're wasting their time. Did you hear that on the recording?
Yes.
And that did happen?
Yes.
And you said that the door, that she opened the door 3 times like you were going to change your mind. Who are you referring to?
Miss Love.
And when you say open the door, just tell the jurors, like, what kind of room are you in?
A little small room.
Were you allowed to go in and out of the room on your own?
I was in jail.
So who was going in and out of the room like 3 times, opening the door? Who you?
Nah, she wasn't going in and out. They were leaving. I was complaining about my court. Every time I had to go to court, they weren't coming to get me to take me to court. So they kept holding me in jail, and I'll miss my court, and they give me another court date another month, like a month away. So she would ask me who my lawyer was, that she was gonna reach out to my lawyer and try to get them to get me in court. So if they were to help me get in court, would I cooperate? I said,
I ain't gonna lie, that is the most fucked up thing I've heard in this trial so far. That was absolute. I knew we were gonna get something big today, but holy shit. You did what? How is that justice?
they get me in court and we'll see.
You wanted to get out of jail?
Yes.
Did you ever hide the fact from the district attorney's office or the police once you were in federal custody that everything you said was just to get out of jail? It was not true, it was a lie?
I don't understand it.
Okay. Once, I think you said, and tell me if I'm wrong, but I think you said once June 10, 2015, the interrogation that we've watched with the jurors, after that date,
Yes.
you go over to federal custody at Lovejoy
Yes.
Detention Center. You get charged with murder of Donovan Thomas in October 2015.
Yes.
You then go before Judge Totenberg, federal Judge Totenberg, in
Yes.
the Northern District, Georgia, received 60 months in custody.
Well, actually, I fought my case for 40 months because the lawyers who I had representing me over there kept telling me that the prosecutor wanted to talk to me and they wouldn't fight for me. So I had to write letters to the judge, ask for new lawyers. So I had to fire 2 lawyers because I kept telling them I didn't want to talk to them. I made it up. And then I didn't trust them. So it took me 2 years to file one. And then they gave me a 3rd lawyer. And when I got her, I just told her I want to plead guilty at this point because I've been in there for so long.
And when you said you wrote to the judge, you're talking about the Honorable Judge Totenberg?
Yes.
And you had what's called appointed lawyers. Some people say public defenders. Is that true?
They call them federal defenders.
Yes, sir. And they don't cost anything. They're great lawyers who don't cost anything, but they're assigned to people who can't afford a lawyer. Is that your understanding?
Yes, they free.
Did Jeffrey Williams ever pay in any of your court, you have a lot of court appearances. Did he ever pay for any of your lawyers?
No.
With regards to that time that you were going through Judge Totenberg to get the 3rd lawyer for 40 months and then you pled guilty to 60 months, which is 5 years, right?
Yes.
You made it known to the district attorney's office of Fulton County through your lawyer that you made all of this up, that you lied.
I didn't talk to the district attorney when I was in the federal over there. It was the federal U.S. attorney kept telling my attorney that she wanted to talk to me.
And that you made it clear to the United States Attorney's Office, the lawyer for federal prosecutors, that this was all made up.
Well, the first lawyer tricked me down there. He tricked me into a proffer. When I got in there, I seen all the police, they locked me up. I was like, what the hell is this? And then they were like, they gonna step out. So they stepped out so I could talk to him. And I was like, bro, what is this? He's like, well, they feel leave you. You can help them with some information. I said, I don't got no information for them. You know what I mean? I said, I lied and made this up. You know what I mean? Try to finesse myself out of it. And now I'm in the feds.
So immediately after June 10th, 2015, consistently you said this is all a lie.
Right.
And you told the authorities, whether federal or state police, district attorney's office.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was just they were like, contact your lawyer when you're ready to cooperate.
Okay. And this case in Fayette County that you were being held on, that's a Fulton County case, correct?
Yes.
How long were you in jail?
They held Woody in jail because he wouldn't testify against Young Thug when he was already in jail on another charge. So they were supposed to let him go through his due process for that, but then would make him miss that court date, something completely unrelated, because he wouldn't testify against Young Thug and them. And so they kept doing that. until he just eventually said, "Bump it, I'm guilty." So they forced him to. This shit's sickening.
Jail total
It's
till you
absolutely
could
disgusting.
dispose of your Fulton County case that you were held in Fayette County.
Which one?
The one more recent, 2022, 2023.
You said how long was I locked up?
Yeah.
I lost count.
And you just couldn't get into court.
Huh?
You just couldn't get into court.
Every time I had to go to court, they weren't coming to get me.
Was it made clear to you that you can get out of jail immediately if you just adopt your lies from 2015?
I don't know what
Do you
you're asking.
co-op? That's a bad question. Okay. Forget that. Did you make it? Was it made clear to you by District Attorney Hilton, District Attorney Love, or other people with this state that you can get out of jail at any time if you cooperated with them by saying what you said in 2015 was true?
I don't get what you're asking.
Okay, don't worry about it. I'm going to ask you something. I'm going to go into a different topic. I'm
Don't worry
very
about Woody, I got
focused,
you.
obviously, on Jeffrey Williams. You know I represent him.
You say you what?
I represent Jeffrey Williams, right? You know.
Right.
I just want to make clear, when you told in that interview on June 10th, 2015, when you said that Mr. Garlington told you that Mr. Kendrick and Mr. Shannon Stillwell were in the vehicle that shot at and killed Donovan Thomas, was that true, or is that part of this lie?
Yeah, I told him I made it up. He never told me they did it.
And you made that clear to the authorities as well.
I can't recall if I told them that, but I can't forward told them I made it up.
Okay. All right. I'd like to go through a jail call that the state played for you, Ms. Hilton played for you earlier this week. It's, Your Honor, it's already in evidence. It's State's Exhibit number 2951.
Sharon, they're gonna lie.
And
They're going to lie. That's the only way they're escaping this. Going to lie. Lie, 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 lie.
specifically, Your Honor, it starts at 128. And just to orient the jurors, this should be the 13th day of June of 2015. So 13th day of June 2015. And I believe you said that you're on the phone, and there's other people on the phone too, but Jeffrey's sister, you identified her, or she'd been identified as Max, and then Jeffrey in the background, maybe his voice on the phone, is on the call. I'd like to just play that short snippet, okay?
Come on, man, play that video. I'm trying to hear something. I thought the state was gonna play some wiretaps from Thug with Woody, but no. Just a shit show. Well, it's the shit show. Y'all remember Big Show? I know y'all watch wrestling at some point in y'all lives. I don't watch it now, but I know y'all did when y'all was a kid. Well, it's the Big Show. Well, this is the shit show. You know, there's always something going on in the courtroom, man. Issue after issue after issue.
I can't hear nothing.
I don't think it's playing.
Come on, Mr. Kokomo.
Hello.
Still be on his ass.
Wait, actually,
I know.
Woody.
Yeah.
What's up, Woody?
What's going on?
Yeah. Lil Jerry out here. Yeah, he got a bun.
Huh?
Doc, Deshaun. Yeah. How much your bun is?
15,000. But I can go to a bun come about 1,500.
You found the bun company?
I'm on lockdown, so they don't let me out one time a day. But my brother now did.
When he hang up, click on call his brother, and I'm meet his brother so he can get his money. If your brother go, no, I'm saying call his brother gonna sign it. Yeah, Deshaun, where you at? I'm at home. You don't got no ride? I can get his brother Brandon. Meet me on University. On University where? At that gas station we always do. You know what that gas station Chevron? That's Chevron. Meet me at Chevron.
Hey, man.
Okay. Yeah.
Look, you ain't right, bro.
What did D do?
I'm gonna say too much, bro.
The D told. What's that?
You talking about rock full of D?
Yeah.
I told him. He told on Roscoe too. You think I'm fucking playing, bro? He told on Roscoe. He told on Roscoe just call me Roscoe ain't no fucking blood. And he don't give a fuck. Roscoe ain't free. Hey, D-Sean, I'm finna come meet you so you can get their money. Go and pay Woody Barnes so he can get out, bro. And when you get out, Woody, I need to have a serious talk to you because I really feel some type of way. I'm gonna talk to you about it so you get out.
Man, listen, man, don't start this shit, man.
I ain't playing with you. I ain't fucking playing with you either. God's fucking birthday on the way. Fuck wrong with you?
Yeah. I appreciate it. Tell you, bro, I love him too, bro.
He hear you?
You gotta get this motherfucking mind together.
He said you gotta get your mind together, bro, because you been tripping.
Man, how, bro? I been left out there alone, bro. I ain't had nobody, bro. I just felt like nigga left me out there. I ain't did shit.
You ain't left out there alone. You just want to be out there in the trenches. And bro, we ain't fucked up no more. You ain't got to be hanging out there in Cannonville.
Shit, I had no choice.
That way gonna get you time, Cannonville. Out there in them apartments. I keep telling you that.
Were you able to hear that?
Yes.
Okay. And that was, if you recognize the voice, that's the voice of Jeffrey's sister. You know her, I believe, is Max. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
And she said that she asked about a bond, and you had a $15,000 bond through a bonding company.
Yes.
And that she would meet Mr. Sean Quarterman at the Chevron on University.
Yes.
To help you, I guess, your family, you, to secure money for a bond. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
And when you go through a bonding company, if you're familiar, do you know how much percentage, if you know, if you don't know, just say I don't know.
10%.
So $1,500?
Yes.
Do you know how much money was actually given, if you know?
I heard it say 700.
Okay, so about half.
Yes.
Half the money needed for bond. All right. And then did you hear Jeffrey's sister say you have a birthday coming up and she has to have a serious talk with you?
My little girl birthday was coming up.
I'm sorry. Okay. Did you hear that?
Yes.
And then did you hear Jeffrey say, and it was faint, but you said that tell Jeffrey you love him. He said, I love you too. You got to get your mind together. You are tripping. Did you hear that?
Yes.
And then you hear Max, the sister, say, we're not effed up no more. You got to get out of the streets.
Regardless of what you believe about Young Thug, Brian has painted the picture that Young Thug has tried to look out for these young men more than he's told these young men to go do other dumb stuff. And what would be a absolute shame is if Young Thug really was the honest to heart person that did try to change, and he was telling everybody, hey, y'all need to move this way, y'all need to move this way. Look, we got the bag. We don't have to do this dumb shit no more. Look, I know we did this when we was here, but we don't have to do it no more. Bro, just move this way. Don't do this. Don't do... Bro, stop being stupid. Bro, I got you. I'm going to help you. Bro. It'd be a sad story if he really tried to help the hood, and the hood brought bro back down.
Did you hear all that?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to go with you the Infinity. Also on that jail call, you heard, let me just go back to that jail call in State's Exhibit 295Y. Did you hear you say that.
That's actually a really good point, Isabella. I forgot that Lil Baby is a legit, actual, real story. Lil Keed is an actual, real story. So the kid that he said, Young Successful Life, that when he was talking to Glanville when they still had COVID going on, and he said that Young Thug helped him become a businessman. So there are several examples, and I hope the defense gets into that
Little
on their
is tripping.
case
You
in
hear
chief.
something like that?
Yes.
And then Max said something like, he told on, I know him as Mr. Winfrey, but Roscoe, I think, is the name used. If I'm wrong, just correct me.
I heard that.
Okay. Did Jeffrey say anything about that?
I didn't hear him say nothing.
Okay. Now, I want to go back to the infinity. You made it clear when being questioned by Miss Hilton that infinity that you asked Jeffrey to rent it for you. Do you remember saying that?
I didn't hear you.
You didn't hear me?
No.
When Miss Hilton was asking you questions, you made it clear that infinity, the infinity vehicle, was rented. You asked Jeffrey to rent it for you. Do you remember testifying that way?
My this time?
Yeah.
I don't get what. Just ask me what you're asking. I don't.
Do you remember explaining, and I'm just asking for the truth, but do you remember explaining when questioned like when Miss Hilton was standing here asking you questions, do you remember explaining that the infinity, that you asked Jeffrey to rent the infinity for you? Do you remember saying that? And if you don't, that's fine.
Yes.
And do you remember explaining that infinity was yours, that was for you, that Jeffrey did a favor? Do you remember explaining that?
I said we just get it anytime we want it.
Okay. I'm going to show you what I've marked as Jeffrey Williams number 253, because you gave, I thought, I may be wrong, but when I asked you about the infinity, I thought you told me something different. So I just want to see if this is true, okay? This is
Just
from...
the counsel testifying about what he thought saw.
I apologize, I won't do that.
Oh, your little attitude.
Prior inconsistent statement, but
Man,
okay. This is Jeffrey Williams 2, that's wrong. No, Jeffrey Williams 253, Your Honor, and this is from August 12th, 2024, questioning by Miss Hilton of Mr. Copeland, and it's from the live feed, Your Honor. It's a short clip. And just listen to this, and if it's wrong, just correct it.
I was only protecting him.
So when you told the detective about what happened the night of Donovan Thomas's murder, were you protecting Threat?
Yes, I was gonna keep Threat name out of it as much as possible.
Did Threat have something to do with Donovan Thomas's murder?
I don't know what Threat got something to do with it, but I know that there was the last person I gave that car to.
What car?
The car, the Infinity car. And I wasn't gonna say nothing about it.
What Infinity car did you give the Threat?
The Infinity car that I had.
Okay. Is this the same car that you went to the rental car place with Thug and Thug rented the Infinity?
I'm talking about the gray Infinity car that me and Zachary was riding in. I wrecked the car, put up on Threat, gave the car to Threat, and I left.
Okay. Is this the same Infinity that you told police that you went to the Hertz rental car place with Thug when he rented the Infinity?
I just told you that I gave Threat that car.
Ms. Copeland, that's not what she asked, so listen to what she asked and then answer that as best you can.
You're saying you gave Threat that Infinity. Is that what you're saying?
Hold on one second. Y'all just confused me. What you say, Yon?
Well, I wanted Ms. Hilton to ask the question clearly and you listen to it and answer it. So ask the question you asked him a minute ago if that's what you want the answer to.
The Infinity that you're talking about, is that the Infinity that you went to the Atlanta airport with Thug when he rented the Infinity?
What you asking?
You're talking about an Infinity that you gave the threat, correct?
Right.
The Infinity that you're referring to, is that the Infinity that you went to the Atlanta airport with Thug when he rented the Infinity?
Yes.
Okay. And that was the car that Thug rented, correct?
I asked him to rent me a car, and I read the car, and I gave the car the threat.
When did you give the car the threat?
The same night I read it. The night before that happened.
For what happened?
The same night it happened. I can't remember. I gave the car the threat, and I left.
Where did you give the car the threat at?
At the studio.
What studio?
I pulled up and gave it to him and pulled right off.
What studio?
It was by Northside Drive, Marietta. It was one of them streets.
Was there anyone else at the studio when you gave the car?
I didn't go in the studio. I pulled up. I was pulling up, and I seen threat. I gave threat the car, jumped out of the car. It got in my called my brother to come and get me.
And was this the date Donovan Thomas died? Was this a few days before? In relation to when Donovan Thomas died, when did you get threat this vehicle?
I gave threat that car. I read the car, gave it a threat.
So when you wrecked the car, why would you give threat a wrecked vehicle?
So I could. What you mean? It wasn't damaged bad. I don't know. I hit something on it, and then the thing on the cover, it was tripping. So when I pulled up, I wasn't giving it to threat, but I just seen him standing outside. And I was like, he's like, what you about to do? I'm like, just get these key real quick. I'll be right back. Gave threat the car, and I dipped. I don't know if it was late. So when I woke up the next day, I came outside, and this when I heard what happened.
Okay.
Your Honor, it stopped at 451, I believe. On January 7th of 2015, when that Infinity rental car was rented at the Atlanta airport, Mr. Copeland, did you have a credit card that you could at that time rent a car?
I don't even have a driving license.
Okay. Now, can you tell the jurors, and if you can't do it, just say I'm not good at distance. What is the driving distance, if you can do it, from where Donovan Thomas was shot to the Green Store? Can you give the jurors an idea of how close or how far that is?
$5 minutes.
Okay. Now, I want to talk with you about the night of Donovan Thomas's shooting. Eventually that evening, is it true that you're at Jeffrey Williams' home?
I didn't hear you.
Were you at Jeffrey Williams' home at all after Donovan Thomas's shooting later that night or early the next morning, before you went to the police department?
I was all over the place.
Okay. Do you personally know whether Sprinter vans were already summoned to come and pick people up that evening to take them down to Miami for Jeffrey Williams to perform and do shows and work in the studio? And if you don't know, just say, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Every time we went with him, it just be like spare the moment.
Okay. When you went to Miami, not the night of Donovan Thomas's killing, not the next day, but the next day, and if you don't remember or I'm wrong, just correct me. You went with Miss Quarterman, Deshaun Quarterman, and your child. Is that true?
To my when I went to Miami?
Yes, sir. After Donovan Thomas's shooting, a couple of days later.
Yes. It was just me, my baby mama, and my little girl.
And do you remember if you flew to Miami or you drove?
We had to drive because I don't think I ever caught a plane with her.
Okay. And do you know how you got there? Meaning, did somebody drive you like in a Sprinter van or another vehicle? Or did you have a car access to you, or do you know?
I can't remember how we drove down there, but I know we drove down there. I don't know if it was a Sprinter, a van, I can't remember how I got down there.
Okay. And is it true that immediately after Donovan Thomas was, God forbid, killed, that your family, you and your family's homes and persons were being shot at?
What you mean?
You left the Atlanta, Georgia area for safety. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
The
And
detective told me to leave.
was it Detective Thorpe? Do you remember?
Yes.
Okay. And did Jeffrey give you any money for that trip and pay for anything, hotel room, anything like that?
No.
Did Jeffrey ever give you any money ever for committing a crime for him?
I never committed a crime for him.
That was my next question. Okay. You had a lot of contact, it appears, what the jurors heard with Detective Gaither, Detective Thorpe. It was just telephone calls. You could text them. They could text you. They could call you. Is that fair to say? Before, obviously, June 11th, 2015, before you got incarcerated and continually for 60 months, 51 months. Have the prosecutor and the police ever showed you any recordings of any of those calls that you had with them, besides the interrogations that we have?
My first time ever seeing these two was during this trial right here. I never talked to nobody outside of these two right here.
Okay, and when these two, you mean Miss Hilton, Miss Love?
Yes.
I'm talking, and I appreciate that, I'm talking about Detective Gaither, Detective Thorpe, and all those communications, Detective Dennis. Did anyone ever show you, let you listen to any of the recordings that you had with every time that you met with them? Did you ever have that outside of these video audio?
No.
Did you ever see a report that was shown to you, hey, you said this on this date?
No.
That's a damn shame, man. They gotta be ashamed of them damn selves. They need to switch it. Matter of fact, they need an extension cord ass whooping. This ain't no regular ass whooping the state needs. Still, take your belt off, man, and put some steel studs on that thing.
Yeah, I may have just a minute.
Yeah, man. Get it together still. Go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? He getting ready to wrap it up, guys. He said he'd be done by lunch, so he gotta figure out the last questions. He really finna go to Adams and be like, hey, Adams, you got anything? You got anything for me? Any last questions? Look, I told you, he going straight to Adams. I know my boy is still now. Hey, what else you think I should add? This what you, man, hey, look, you left this out, man. Woo, 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 you need to hit him with this. Look, go ahead, yeah. I don't know if I need that, bro. You know what? I do. Yeah, you right. All right. We got 2 more questions, Your Honor.
I have no other questions. Thank
What? Okay, I was wrong about the
Mr.
play-by-play.
Weinstein, I think you indicated you might have a fairly short cross-examination. Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
Oh, let's go with the Doug Weinstein. Yes, sir. Cling, 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 cling. Let's go. What's up, Dougie?
Good morning, Mr. Copeland.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name's Doug Weinstein. I'm Diamante Kendrick's attorney. Think you know him as Yak, right?
Yes.
Okay. So when I refer to him, I'll just call him Yak. I know you weren't feeling well yesterday. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling better. Thank you.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm not going to ask you a lot of questions about years ago because it's been about 9 years. I can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday. But I will ask you a few. So let's talk about 9 years ago. You've stated repeatedly that you would tell the police anything to stay out of jail, right?
Yes.
You said yesterday, tell me if you remember this, you said yesterday, quote, Rice Street is not prisoner jail. I don't know what that place is. It's the worst place in the world. Do you remember saying that?
It is.
Why do you say that?
Because it's the worst place in the world.
Okay.
That I done been to.
Okay. So let's talk about finessing the police. Okay? I think you've heard the word, I'm just going to say it once, you've heard the word bullshit a bunch the past couple of days.
Right.
So we'll just say BS. Is that basically what you were telling the police, BS?
Yes.
So you're a bullshit artist. You're a BS artist. At
As
the
you
time.
can see.
I'm sorry.
I said, as you can see.
Okay. Or at least you were several years ago, correct?
And I told them that.
Okay. And you would stay at a jail to help yourself because you didn't want to be in there, correct?
Right.
And you wanted to stay at a jail to help your family, your girlfriend, your daughter, correct?
To protect them.
To protect them.
Yes.
Okay. And again, you'd say anything to stay at a jail so you could protect them. So when you said that you heard things from Mr. Garlington, from Lil D, about what them guys shot Thug, that was a lie, correct?
It was.
And about Yak being a driver, that was a lie, correct?
It was.
When you would tell these lies, I think you testified earlier that what you would do is sprinkle in like a few grains of truth in the lie. Is that correct?
It's the only way you can be convincing.
Can you explain to the jury that technique that you would use?
All right.
Weinstein, a motherfucking fool, talking about can you show me that technique? Oh, boy, I love Weinstein, right? I go follow Weinstein on Twitter, bro. So dope.
You hear stuff, you know what's true, and you know what's not true. So you take this right here and put it with that right there.
And you would, have you finished your answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one, I'm going into details?
Well, no, I think that's a good description. Unless you want to go into more detail, you're free to do that.
I'm saying, I'm trying to get out of here, so I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to keep you too much longer either. So, again, those things that you said were lies about Yak. The reality is that you told the prosecutors, these two prosecutors here on my left, you told them before June 7th of this year that what you had told the police, what you told those detectives in 2015 was a lie.
I told them when they came to see me that, yes.
And you told them on June 7th it was a lie. June 7th of this year. That was that Friday.
I don't know. When y'all go to using dates,
yeah,
I don't know. I can't say what date, but I told them.
And the date I'm referring to, if this helps you at all, is that first Friday that you came to court here on this case. You told them it was a lie on that date.
I can't say what I told them. I can't say what date.
Okay. And after they sent you away to jail for the weekend and you came back on that Monday, you told them it was a lie, that you had lied back in 2015 as well, correct?
I don't understand it.
Okay. Well, I'll take that question back.
All right. I don't want to confuse you.
All right.
Okay. I recall earlier in your testimony, you said something to the effect, and these aren't your exact words, but you said, you know, my hand to God, you're telling the truth now. What you said back in 2015 was a lie. Do you remember saying that?
And I still am saying it.
That what you're saying on the stand today is the truth.
Yes.
You know, I was watching an interview you gave. Tell me if you remember giving an interview. It was published to YouTube on the 9th of August this month with DJ University. Do you remember?
Here we go. Weinstein bringing up that. So y'all want to use social media? All right, we're going to use social media too. Let's get it on. Let's get it cracking, man. Y'all want to play that way? All right, bet. I got something for your ass. Weinstein, lay it on their ass. Go ahead and get them. Lay them layers on their ass, Weinstein.
The interview you gave to DJ University?
In Chicago?
I don't know where he was based.
I was sitting on the sofa?
Yes, you were.
Yes.
Okay. And you told DJ University about coming to God lately. Do you recall that conversation you had with him?
Yes.
Would you relate that conversation to the jury, please?
Objection on irrelevance.
It goes to his credibility today on the stand, Your Honor.
Just ask, instead of the conversation, just ask him whatever you want to ask him.
Okay. You told DJ University that when this indictment came out in this case in 2022, May of 2022 and then August of 2022, and your name was not on that indictment, that you realized that God was at work in your life. Do you remember that? And what did you mean by God was at work in your life now?
Say it again.
Yeah. When you told DJ University, and you told him a lot about God entering your life lately, but you told him that when you saw this indictment and this case come out, that you realized that God was at work in your life. And I asked, what did you mean by that when you told him that? If you can express it.
Just God is real. God is real.
And
Cry,
you have that
man.
in your
Go ahead and
mind
cry, man.
When you said on the stand that you put your hand to God and what you're saying on the stand is the truth right now, that's with you knowing that God is real. Is that correct?
Say that again.
Yeah.
Weinstein is a motherfucker. Oh, man. This is mad. Oh, the defense is like in it, boy. Like deep. I like Weinstein. Like, let's talk about God. Everybody in here believe in God, for the most part. Let's talk about God. And you would never lie on God now that you're a changed man. Right hand on the Bible. That's why you chose to come up here and tell the truth. Nothing but the truth. So help you God.
That knowledge that you have, that belief that you have that God is real, you have that in your mind when you took the stand and you raised your hand up and you said, my hand to God, what you're saying now is the truth, and what you said in 2015 was a lie. Yes. That was with God in your mind, correct?
It's in my heart, not my mind.
Okay. So having told the prosecutors repeatedly that what you said in 2015 was a lie, did they tell you why they were still putting you on the stand today?
Can you say that again?
Sure.
No, the short part.
Okay. Did they tell you why they were putting you on the stand? Okay. Despite you having told them that what you said in 2015 was a lie.
I don't know why they put me on the stand.
Okay. Thank you. I don't have any further questions. Thank you for your time.
Ms. Matthews.
That boy took us to church. Weinstein took us to church. Weinstein took us to church, man. Thug, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, man. Fuck all that, man. Fuck all that, man. Fuck all that. I had to spend 2 years of my life. Nah, man. Nah, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Hey, Thug pissed off. He don't want to hear none of this sympathy, empathy. Like, call y'all, man. Where my sympathy
my name
at?
is Carlton Matthews, and I represent Mr.
That boy Thug said, nah, man. I gotta say, where my sympathy at? Nigga want to cry on the stand. Why y'all ain't crying for me? Huh?
My Marquavius Huey over there.
My boy, C.
We're about to look at a certain exhibit, a certain picture that the state showed you a few days ago when you're on the witness stand. It was a picture of you and Mr. Huey and someone that you referenced as Nard at a restaurant. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay. That particular photograph, can you pull it up? Okay. It was taken at Mr. Pig's Smokehouse at 1992 Donald Lee Hollowell Parkway in Atlanta, Georgia, right?
On Bankhead.
On Bankhead. And that is probably about 20 plus minutes from Cleveland Avenue, right?
Probably for, yeah.
It's about that same distance, or give or take a little bit more, a little bit less, from Mechanicsville, right?
Right.
And it's a barbecue spot, right?
Yeah, they sell barbecue food.
When you all went to that barbecue spot, it was in broad daylight, right?
Yes.
Went there for some food, right?
Yes.
I'm going to show you this photograph, and I want to talk about it. State is going to pull it up. Now, you've not known Mr. Huey that very long, correct?
Probably a couple months.
Okay. And you were at this particular restaurant with Mr. Huey and Nard on this particular day. And in this photograph, I want to talk with you about it. In the photograph, someone wrote, you can tell us whether it was you, I am this. Do you see this photograph here?
Yes, I see it.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about it. Is that you in the middle?
Yes.
And this is at Mr. Pig's Smokehouse on Donald Lee Hollowell?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you have your hands together. Is that correct?
Yes.
It looks like it's a symbol of you praying. Is that correct?
It is.
Okay. On your clothing, is there anything that suggests YSL on it?
No.
Do you see the person to your right in that photograph? Is that Mr. Huey in that photograph?
With the white t-shirt?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Let's look at Mr. Huey. Take a look at his t-shirt. Do you see anything written on his shirt? Anything YSL on it?
It's a white t-shirt.
Okay. Let's look around his neck. Do you see any fancy jewelry around his neck?
No.
Do you see any bracelets on the arms that you do see?
No.
Any rings or anything of that nature?
No.
On this particular day, do you see, or did you have in your waistband a handgun?
No.
To your knowledge, did you see, or Mr. Huey have a handgun on him?
No.
How about this person, Nard? Did you see him with any type of handguns on that day?
No.
Were you all meeting there to do a crime or anything of that nature?
No, we were chilling the whole day.
Okay. Now, any AKs, any rifles or anything in the background in this photograph?
Huh?
Any picture, any weapons?
No.
On this particular building, do you see any signs or symbols, any graffiti with YSL or anything of that nature?
No.
Now, you said y'all were just chilling that day. Nothing about this photograph is suggesting that you all are asking anyone to participate in any type of YSL gang or anything of that nature, is there?
YSL in the game.
Okay. And I see on this particular photograph, it says, "I am the streets," out now on all platforms. Tell this jury what is "I am the streets."
The title of my music.
Okay. So, and is this 725 Woody, that was your Instagram moniker at that time?
But it was ran by my management team.
Got you. And was this particular picture, was it kind of celebrating the release of your music?
I think I was in. I don't know when this picture was posted, but I remember taking it. But there ain't no caption that I put on there.
Okay. And tell the jury, when you had your hands together like that, what were you representing, or what was the message you were sending with your hands together like that?
Peace.
Now, on this document that we're looking at, on this photograph, at the bottom it says "Free the Guys." Can you tell the jury if you know what was that about, or what that represented?
That we was incarcerated, or that at least one of us was incarcerated.
Okay. And was there anything in your mind criminal or wrong about saying "Free the Guys"?
Well, I don't know who posted it. So on my page, if there was posted on my page.
Okay. It's not something you posted.
I didn't have a phone in jail, so no.
Okay. And to the best of your knowledge, on this particular day that you all met, sounds like I'm hearing you to say is that y'all weren't doing anything but chilling.
Right.
Nothing more, nothing less.
That's all we do.
Not meeting up to commit any crimes.
Never. I was doing the music, focus on the music. That was it.
The clothing that you're wearing there, I notice here these particular jeans, and there's red on the jeans there. Is that the way those jeans are made?
Yes.
Does it represent anything to do with any type of gang or anything of that nature?
No, that's how I bought them. It's a broken heart.
A broken heart.
On my pants lid, yeah.
Gotcha.
I actually still got the pants.
Okay. And is it fair to say that you guys are relatively neatly dressed urban gear?
I thought I was.
Kind of fresh, right?
That's what I thought.
Have you had any conversations with Mr. Huey since this particular day that you're aware of?
I don't know what you mean.
Have you talked to him?
What you mean?
Have you had any conversations with him? In other words, do you...
After this?
Yeah.
I don't... You saying...
Had you talked to
after
him?
we took the picture?
After that particular day, had you talked to him about anything that you can think of that had anything to do with other than chilling?
What's wrong with us taking a picture?
I don't believe there's anything wrong. Do you even know why this picture was even put up in evidence?
I don't have a clue.
Okay. Thank you. No further questions.
All right.
Okay, I think we're going to break for lunch at this point. Jurors, be back here at 1:15, please. And you too, Mr. Copeland.
All right.
All right, for sure.
Sorry, I'm over here getting some things. I was listening, but this is interesting. Woody is almost through. He's got to go through Max Sharp next. Max Sharp will carry us through the day and probably a half a day on Tuesday. I believe everyone will be finished on their cross. Look, they shaking hands. They in a, yeah, ate this shit up, man. Yeah, like, oh man,
right, y'all can have a seat.
I don't know who told you wrong.
So I
You
have an
coming
answer
home.
back, from the juror with the potential job. September 25th is when they would want that juror to start. Out there in Arkansas. So, I guess I need to hear what y'all's position is at this point.
Thank you for that information. Is the juror not getting paid through her current employer? Does that seem to be accurate?
Her current employer, as far as I understand, she is.
She just wants a
It
different
sounded
job.
like there had maybe been some hiccups at some point about that it sounded like she acknowledged weren't really because of jury duty, they were about other things, but that she is currently being paid. That was what I understood from our conversation with her.
Understood. Okay, can
Folks
as
be
far as-
reporting wrong
we
information.
have to talk about with Mr. Williams.
All right.
It's gonna
Let
lose
me
your
know
credibility
maybe
with
when
me.
we get back from lunch, okay?
Cause I heard
Anybody
something
else?
different.
I just want to check back in after lunch.
I'm so
All
glad
right,
I
I'll
didn't
see
run
y'all at
with it.
1:15.
I don't be believing shit. Alright, but I ain't gonna poopy poop on nobody, but yeah, somebody was definitely wrong on their information. So quick recap before we all go on lunch break. What time did she say we were getting back? What time? I didn't hear it. Hold on, let me go back.
After lunch, from lunch, okay?
We
You want
have to talk about
with her being very sounded like there had
1:15?
it's been-
Okay, perfect. All right. Let's go through my dummy notes. Dummy notes. All right. So, today in the YSL RICO trial with Young Thug and defendants. Yeah, let's change the voice up and get into that. Let me stop. I'm joking. So, what happened this morning is Brian Steele asked for Whitaker to allow him to ask Woody certain questions. She said you can ask him this, but you can't ask him all these other things. That was basically before the jurors got in, so let's get into the juicy stuff. Woody was talking on his phone in jail about how he lied, otherwise he wasn't going to get out of jail. They didn't care about the truth. They didn't care about who really did it. They only wanted Young Thug. And so any information he would give them on Young Thug was the only way that he would get closer to freedom. And he felt bad about this for 2 years before this case even started. So this has been ongoing from 2020 to 2021. All right. Second part. Still ask questions to Woody about Hilton and about how Hilton and Love have been harassing him and putting him in weird scenarios. Basically, we found out that Love and Hilton would hold Woody hostage. He was fighting a whole nother case, and they was like, "Oh, you want to go to court? You want to go to court? Yeah, you want to go to court? You gonna testify for us? Yeah, come on. You know you want to. You want your freedom? Yeah." And so I thought that was pretty foul. Pretty. That's worse than the ex parte meeting to me than telling him he was going to be locked up for 5-10 years after this trial was completely finished, right? Like, not saying he was going to be locked up 5-10 years after, but saying like that'd be probably about the amount of time, depending on however long it took for them, to get done with all the cases, which he hates jail. He's made that clear. He doesn't want to go back. He doesn't want to. So Woody was on the phone with with his sister and another man. Chat, you'll have to correct me. Kinfolk, correct me. I didn't ever hear the man's name that they were on the phone with. I really didn't. So I don't know who the man was. Woody was mad at the police for making him have to tell and lie on people rather than just tell who did it. Because he did say Shannon did it. And that might have been a lie. But they were like, nah, if you're going to tell us a lie, we want the good lie. Say Thug did it. Or say Birdman did it. Now, if you tell us that lie, we'll love it. We'll love it. In my notes, it says no one was charged in the 2015 murder of Donovan Thomas. But I know that's not true. I think maybe at the time when this was going on, no one was charged, but someone was definitely charged. I think Shannon was charged. I think Woody was charged. I think now Thug technically is being charged. So there's been a lot of people that's been charged, so I don't know what I necessarily wrote there. Woody said he would say anything to get out of jail. And if that meant putting Thug's name in it, so be it. He'll wear a wire, guys. Guess what? I'm wearing a wire today. Yeah, we the feds today, guys. No, I'm totally joking. I'm not the feds, but we are wearing a wire today. We had to record a video this morning. I never demiked myself. But we like Woody. We wired up. See, I wouldn't have known. The wire was on me the whole time. Y'all didn't know. I better start ripping at me. I better pull a Diddy on Justin Bieber. Like, come here. Come here, let me touch on you real quick. I miss touching on you, man. But here, come here. No, that's not really a joke. My bad. I apologize. Diddy did some very evil stuff, and it's not funny. I do want to apologize about that. I'm sorry. That was inappropriate. Woody said he would tell if he had something to tell. So basically, he never really had nothing to tell. So, but then that could go both ways. I'm not gonna really get into that because y'all want Woody to be correct so badly about being innocent and not a snitch. But I don't know. He might have really I really don't know. I really cannot give an opinion because it's went this way and that way and all the way. And I'm like, okay, we're twisted like this. We are as blended as twisted tea. We are Kool-Aid and sugar mixed together in hot water and then frozen. We will never separate the truth from the lie in this. And that is my point. Let me see. Says Woody told the lady detective he had nothing to tell them. Lady that like she would beg for him to tell him, end up being that the lady was Miss Love. Miss Love, so full of love. She kept giving Woody a hard time. Maybe she just wanted some wood from a guy named Woody, and her day would have been so much better. Less of love. Yeah, that's love. Yeah, that's love. Yeah, that's love. Yep. So Miss Love went to go see Woody at the Fayetteville jail. Woody told Love he never grew up with Thug, even though Love was insinuating that Woody was best friends with Thug. So anything they could get him to lie about so they could get Thug, they was horny for it. Told Love and detectives and Miss Hilton that they were wasting their time. And an investigator named Investigator Long, a.k.a. Big Person. All we know is it's the big man. We don't know who the big man is. The Investigator Long. And I don't know what he looks like. Maybe we'll see him. Maybe we have seen him and I don't remember him. Woody was in a small, I'm assuming it was an interrogation room that he wasn't allowed to leave out of because he was in jail. So yeah, that's where Love was always doing this interrogation or like holding his freedom over his hand. Like, you want out? You want out? All you got to do is testify. They held him on his court date, basically hanging his freedom over his head, bullying him. Those are the words I actually use. They held him on his court dates. They basically hanging his freedom over his head, bullying him. I don't think there's a better word other than bullying. Like, I feel like Woody was honestly bullied. Like, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm being sensitive, but that definitely seemed like a bully tactic. I don't think Woody told on Roscoe, but Lil D told on Roscoe. Young Thug's sister felt some type of way with Woody. I didn't get clarification on that, so I'm gonna have to go back and watch that probably on lunch when I get off with you guys. But I didn't understand why the sister was upset, other than did she know that Woody told or said some stuff? But then I think Thug said he loved him and keep it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get into the notes of it, but that's the part that kind of confused me. It was like the state played it in the fact of like it made it seem like Woody was a snitch. Still's playing it in the sense that like we had it out of context. What you guys told me, I heard the conversation talking about they swear we killed Nut. Like, that wasn't really saying they killed Nut. That was just taken out of, like, it can be taken out of context. So it was only $1,000 for Woody's bond, and he only paid $700. So they made it seem like Woody had this big bond and that Thug was helping them, but it was only like $700 to get them out. So that was the part that still refuted. Thug's sister said Woody's daughter, that Woody's daughter's birthday was coming up, I believe. So Thug was telling, basically like checking in with him, like, man, you know, your daughter coming out, or your daughter's birthday is soon, man. You gotta be staying out of jail. You can't be doing it. Max only gave $700. Okay, so Max, so he did get money, but it was only $700. Chump change. $700 is 7 grown adult dollars. When you reach the age of like 18 to 21, there on after, $100 bill is the adult dollar. So if y'all hear me say $1 a honey bun, that's literally what I'm talking about. Is like $100 is like it's the adult dollar bill. So $7. They gave the man $7. Yeah, $7 is not a lot of money. Jeffrey said, or Jeffrey told the sister to tell Woody that he loves him and to get your mind together, you tripping, which is when I made the comment of like, what if Thug really wasn't doing anything but trying to help these boys get out of the situations they were in. Jeffrey, which is Young Thug, didn't say anything about the Roscoe stuff, only the sister. Somebody said the sister is the leader. I don't know if I necessarily believe that. We're not going to throw a black woman under the bus like that, no matter how gangster she sound, because she sound like she really on that type of time. But she sound like she taught Thug how to be gangster, if he is gangster. Shotty was going in. I was like, okay, Shotty. Thug looks sick. So the Affinity. Going back to Infinity, and we're closing with Infinity, guys. Infinity. Still asked Woody if the Infinity was rented for him. The Infinity was, in fact, Woody's, and Jeffrey did a favor for Woody. Woody said they can get cars from Thug anytime they ask him, so it's not ever been a problem. Never said Thug gave it because she met Deshaun. Okay, right. Look, I just know his bill got paid and it was only $700 and it didn't seem like a big issue. But my thing with what was the sister upset about that Woody had to go holler at her in person about, I don't know if that's about snitching or if it's just about staying out of jail. So that's the part I need to go back and listen to the conversation, because now that we have context on both sides, which the rule of completeness, I guess I don't understand, because I would have thought that these conversations just need to be played all the way through. That way you can't skip around and manipulate the situation. But I guess that's strategy. Yeah, I don't really know. It sounds crazy to me. No, she's not. She does sound middlemanish, man. She might be the boss. All his sisters work for him. He works for them. Them black women run that shit over there. Stop playing. That's they shit. Personally, I feel like Woody threat Shannon and the other people he mentioned. Allegedly by the court, how everything is played out in court. I think Shannon, Woody, and I could be wrong on his name. Shannon, Woody, Threat. I don't even know if Threat really had anything to do with it, but Shannon, Woody, Threat, and then Monk Tunk or either Little D was driving. That's what that by the evidence that's being presented in court, that's what it sounds like. Like, it sounds like Woody was in the car. It sounds like Monk Tunk was driving, or Lil D. Yeah, Lil D had the pistol. Woody was a pumer, and Threat was a pumer. I could be completely wrong. Oh, it's not Monk Tunk, it's Unfunk. Damn, so they got me. That's crazy. Yak was supposed to be a driver. Man, they swapped out the True Religions. They put on them Robin jeans. Why they never wired him up? Carmen, that's a really good question. Hell, I don't know. Why you at, man? Man, look, that's an amazing question. Why didn't they wire this man up? Like, yeah, we need that. Young brother is on Funk. Right. Young Thug's brother's on Funk, but I didn't know that they were talking about with Monk Tunk. I thought Monk Tunk and Unfunk were two different people, but maybe I'm just misunderstanding what you guys are saying right now. But anyway, we made it to 184. There was 220 people in here at one time. We made it to 1,600 views, guys. You guys are so beautiful. I love every last one of you. You call? Oh, Jay, you called on Discord? Hold on, let me. Yeah, I gotta tell me. I don't be seeing that. What's up, Jay? I'm gonna put you over here.
What's up, y'all? I'm looking kind of rough this morning. Told y'all it was a struggling morning.
Struggling morning. How are you doing
Hey,
today?
I'm good.
See, y'all got a team in here. See, y'all be scared to get up here on the panel. Y'all better. We gonna do a little something, but I'm not gonna stay on too long. I'm gonna give you guys like 9 minutes because I want to be able to.
All right, real quick. So basically, this is how I broke everything down. Basically, of who came up. So Whiteville doing her thing as usual. I know her name. Woody doing Woody. Still show doing the cause that Woody lied on Thug. He's remorseful about lying. He's consistent with saying that he would say anything to stay out of jail. Woody's sister ready crack heads because she more gangster than all of them. Woody's motive for lying on Thug stemmed from something that happened between him and Thug, which we still don't know. He really disliked the DA. He also showed the dirty tactics that the state would pull consistently locking him up, keeping by putting charges on him, the coercion, Woody being locked up all over Georgia, no bond, contact with him without his lawyer, making him miss in his courts, tricked him to speaking with the feds, and everything else. They also show how the state's desperate to get Woody to testify. Basically, Love would have did anything, sold her soul already, but that's here nor there. Woody ended up writing the judge and pleading guilty because he was just sick of all the BS that they was doing. Give me the
Right,
60
I
months.
missed that part. I definitely missed
Let
that
me
part.
lay down and I'll do the 60 months. He showed that he lied about Garlington, Stillwell, and all of them killing Nut. And he, like I said, told about the state. So 6-15-15 call with Max, he showed that Little D told on Roscoe. Thug was trying to be a mentor, and Max and them was trying to do whatever they could to get him out of jail so he could be there for his daughter's birthday. Bringing up the Infinity again showed that Thug rendered for Woody. Woody was there. The 8-12-24 clip with what's her name, Hilton. Woody was the last person with the Infinity, and he gave it the threat. He went with Thug to the Hertz, and Threat left with the Threat with the Infinity while he was on at the studio. The other thing is, Woody made a point of saying Thug knew he didn't have a license, but he would still rent that car for anybody. He would do anything to help them out. So the reason why he went to Georgia was because of the Detective Thorpe told him to leave, and that he got down there by some other means. He didn't have any money, and he never committed a crime for Thug, and he was never showed any reports or recordings that they was truly investigating. Now, Doug's cross was different. Doug's cross was to show Woody was a changed man. And he also wanted to get his finesse and technique. So basically, to sprinkle a little truth on lie, take a little truth, put it with the lie, equal finesse. That's the only equation he had right there. And that's how he BS the state. And his report basically was asked how he was doing from the other day. So that whole right hand of God on God, Woody was like, yo, it's this what I've been saying the whole time. It's in my heart. God's real. He in my heart. And that's all I want to tell you. Now, Mr. Hill was getting on my nerves because he was trying to tell, he started pissing Woody off. And my whole point was, yo, sit down. You made your point about the picture. You made your point that not everything is associated with doing crimes or YSL. Woody made the point of saying YSL is not a gang. He also said that he really didn't know Mr. Huey that much, only for a few months. And that the I'm in the Streets title was for his music. So his whole point was that I'm not blood just because there's red on my pants, and that YSL is just not a gang, and we just be cooling. Not everything we do is based off of what y'all trying to say, what the DA trying to say. So that's it. That's my recap.
You damn sure did a better job than me, goddamn. I was trying to put me out of a job.
I am not. I am working with you. You know that.
I'm messing with you, Jay. I'm messing with you. Nah, I love it. I love it. You actually reminded me because I got a couple of the poets. You definitely have more of the structure of it, and I appreciate that so much because I was actually looking for some of those points. Like, can you send that to me, sister? I need that. But look, the thing that I did want to talk about Weinstein just briefly before I do get off for lunchtime. Because I do miss our panels, I really do. And when you guys are coming up, if I see you, I'll try to bring you up, especially tonight. Like when we at the end of the day, I'm gonna stay up as long as you guys want to talk because we having a panel. I know TikTok screwed us. If y'all want to do another panel tomorrow on TikTok, I'm with it too. I'm gonna be on there tomorrow. I think I'm doing the Melly thing. I think I'm finally gonna do Melly stuff tomorrow. I think if you guys are gonna be, I'll do a register. If enough people register for it, I need 100 people to register for it. If y'all register for it on TikTok, I'll do the Melly stuff tomorrow. But back to Doug. Doug, man, he had me choked up in there. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was like, hold on, you ain't finna pull a tear out this grown man ass out. Nope, you ain't finna do it. Like he kind of hit me with the God talk, cause it hit different. It just hit different with me, cause it really like they've been making him seem human. But there's a part of me that's still a dickhead about all this. It's like, nah, bruh. But maybe I'm a little hoe for God in that, like, that redemption part of it to an extent. Like, because I still know people use that as a manipulation tool. But it was like seeing Woody get choked up and really, like, you know how, like, you can tell when somebody faking a sermon or something versus the person that's actually saying something, you got goosebumps up your spine and on your arms and whatnot. That's how I felt like when Weinstein felt like he was preaching for a moment, like you know, this is your time. If you don't know him, come on down. The church doors is open, and it was just that day. It touched you. Like, no, I feel what he's saying. Like, I know I'm joking, and I think it's hyperbole. No, it's not. Would be hyperbole, but Weinstein to me just had more of that add-on to what Still already did, but it was like, oh, you forgot about the Still, but I'm gonna help you close it. Like, it was just beautiful, artful in a way. I wish Bruce Harvey still would do a cross, but I guess there's no reason for him to because Nichols isn't involved in any of these crimes. I think he will be going forward with the Zachary stuff and with the Antonio Sledge stuff. But yeah, I found it like beautiful what Steele and Weinstein were both. I what's his name? Huey's attorney.
Oh, Matthews.
Yeah, Matthews. I see where you say you got annoyed. I didn't get annoyed. I just got sleepy. Like he bored me. I was like, okay, why are you up here talking? Because I mean, I get it, but you could have made your points faster. Like, okay, Huey isn't this, Huey isn't that, Huey isn't this. Let me go here and refute all this real quick. I got to do it as my job as an attorney, but I just like, I don't know, man.
First thing I learned about Woody, stop repeating yourself. That's what annoyed me. You seen he can't stand when the DA was repeating stuff, and he kept going, reiterated, like, let it go. You made your point. You established relationship. You established about why it's still not being king. He did all of that. Now, one thing about Doug did, it's the DJ University interview. Now, I watched that one, and I watched what is it, On the Porch? Is that the same one? I think.
Off the porch.
So, yeah, Off the Porch. Now, Off the Porch showed Woody as a human being. He explained that when he was younger, he lost both his mom and daddy. And so all he know is the street. And I would say this. I'm from Detroit, so I know a lot about street life. Father been locked up, all that nonsense. A person that's been in the street as long as Woody with no kind of structure from parental guidance, he look at Big Homie Thug and all them people that's made it out the hood. He look at them as mentors. But one thing I do know, once you cross him in any type of way, he reverts back to being a child. Meaning he's gonna lash out in any way, shape, form, or fashion to make you hurt because you made him hurt. And that's just the mentality that he has because no one has taken the time to show him he can be better. And when Thug did it, it meant a little bit more. And now you got Max on top of that trying to show him like, bruh, you doing this the wrong way. We getting that bag, but you still want to be in the street. You gotta be. It has to be either or. Can't nothing. Right. And the fact that now his sister was pissed off about him talking. Now his sister was like, "Yo, shut up. You don't." No, Max is Thug's sister. Yeah. Woody's sister was like, "Shut up. You talking too much. You keep trying to finesse, but you keep digging a hole and let it go. Stop talking." So what Max was saying was, you got other things out here. You got your daughter's birthday. We out here making money, and you still trying to pull us back into the street life. We trying to get up out of there. Nothing can touch our hands, because if it does, you mess up the bag for everybody. Now, so that's what I was getting from that, because maybe it's because of my relationship with street and stuff like that. That's what I was getting from all that. But when you listen to his interview with DJ University, it's showing how Woody has changed his life. It's showing that, I know I messed up by doing what I did, but at this point in time, I'm trying to show y'all God's in my life, and the only way I can do better is to be remorseful and tell the truth. And they have to listen to that. That man got a little choked up when they was talking about the Lord. And I know the state gonna say, "Oh, you know what? People that go to jail get that jailhouse religion." That's 100% truthful. However, in this case, I think Woody really is trying to put all of this behind him and move forward. Because every time he go live on TikTok, he in church somewhere. Sometimes, don't get me wrong, sometimes. Oh, you ain't gonna ever change that. I mean, listen, I'm a PK kid, and I'm still legend.
Oh, I didn't even realize you could hear me. They couldn't hear me. Damn, I'm sorry, guys. I stayed doing that. So, what I was saying is, I'm not gonna judge Woody on like what he believes in and his religion and how he's participating in that, because everyone's progress is different. It's like going to school or going to college, right? Like, we can all start college today, and all of us are going to finish at a different time. Some of us going to finish in 4 years, some of us going to finish in 5 years, some of us going to finish in 10 years, some of us going to take 15 to 20 years. But the whole goal is that you actually finish. And so as long as Woody gets there eventually, and that's what he's trying to, it's the effort of it. That's why it's always important not to judge. So that's kind of my take on it, and I'll leave it at that.
I will say this: Love and Hilton, baby.
They need to lose that goddamn bar. Lose the goddamn bar.
If stress was a person, oh my God. And then on top of that, their redirect is going to be so interesting, because they're going to try to discredit everything he said. But my thing is this: y'all knew he wasn't credible. He told you he wasn't credible. You made him your star witness. He told you on the stand he lied, but you still wanted to bring in your impeachment and all this and that.
They shouldn't have given him immunity. That's the part they
So, yeah, and that's the thing. You showed him that you would do anything to get him, because you gave him that stupid immunity. That immunity is so one-sided, because they wanted Thug. And now that they got Thug and everybody else, you gotta account for all that. You gotta atone for that. And after this case, I guarantee there gonna be some legal stuff brought against them. It's gonna show how they were acting towards him. I guarantee there's other inmates that's been that's been locked up for so long and without a trial. They're gonna show all of that, because you doing that to get who? Not Thug. Because nothing has shown Thug other than him renting the Infinity.
Right.
That's it. And you can't get, if you don't get them on count 1 to RICO, because me personally, I can't be on the jury and say, okay, this is a RICO. I can't say guilty because not everybody's guilty. Now, some stuff that they did show, like I think it was Shannon guilty of some stuff.
Shannon gone.
Okay.
Unless they just feel like having hallelujah, thank you, Jesus, I'm gonna give y'all a second chance. I like Shannon is gone.
Listen, Shannon gone. I haven't heard anything on Lil Rod, I think he was locked up since 11.
Lil Rod, I think he gonna skate because he already got a life sentence. I think the jurors are gonna feel empathy for that. Like, why are we even here? Like, so I think he skates.
Yeah, because he was 11 at the time. Okay, so it is what it is. But I cannot rightfully in my heart say this is a RICO case and lock up everybody involved, because really y'all only gave us evidence on a few people. So why am I gonna punish them for what y'all can't prove? So it's gonna be difficult. And like I said, this ain't the first time this type of trial has happened. This is just like the time that it's been displayed and we get to see it happen. But like I said, with my dad's case, they were so out of pocket with his case that they gave special favors to one of the defendants. Now, my dad was looking at life, no parole or anything. Damn. But because the feds did what they did with the defendant by giving him those special favors, they went back 17 and a half years. He went from no parole, straight life to 17 and a half years.
That's nice
so
to work.
At the end of the day, this is the stuff that they do that they cannot put out there. And it's not seen because cases like this only brings light to it.
Right, because we only care because it's thug. If it was somebody regular, like I had this conversation with somebody yesterday, and I don't know if I feel guilty about it. Now I kind of end on this because I need to go ahead and just take care of myself on lunch, and I'll come back. But there's a person doing a documentary, and I'll look it up because I want to be fair, right? And I want to still give the person the love for what they're doing, but I also want to give you guys a chance to chastise me, because if I said something wrong, I want to be wrong about it and be able to apologize. But in my heart, I don't feel like it. I'm really on some, y'all wild. So for me personally, I don't like seeing slavery movies, right? That's a big thing for me. I also, with that in mind, I don't like stories about our trauma. So don't make a story on Emmett Till. I'm not gonna watch it. Don't make one on even Trayvon. I'm not watching it. I'm just not watching it. I get it. I understand the historical importance of it. I'm not supporting it because I don't want that trauma to be relived again. Like what? Like if you guys seen When They See Us, I ain't even want. And the people that watched it, y'all had a bad time. The last movie I watched in that kind of genre was Detroit. Have you seen Detroit, Jay? Detroit fucked me up. I'm just gonna be honest with you, because that made me not trust anything anymore. It was like, oh, I'm definitely never talking to you guys. Never. You're never my friend. Ever in life. So the project is called. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. The project is called. Well, I'm just gonna read the headline. In 1984, Catherine Fuller was murdered in an alley near the intersection of 8th and H Streets Northeast in Washington. 17 young black Washingtonians were arrested for the crime, setting a record for the most people ever arrested for a non-conspiracy murder in the U.S. history. What followed was a police investigation and trial that was rife with questionable conduct, similar to the Central Park 5 case. False confessions were coerced out of multiple defendants, all of whom later recanted their statements. The prosecutors hid crucial evidence in the defense lawyers. 8 young men were sentenced to life in prison despite there being no physical evidence to connect them to the crime. Now, 40 years later, the 6 serving men who received life sentences are seeking a final attempt at justice. They are applying for a presidential pardon with the help of the Mid-Atlantic Innocence Project. The documentary series exonerates I don't know this word. Exoneration? Exoneration. My bad. It looks like exoneration, but I could be wrong. 8th and H will show an honest portrayal of what it's like to experience and seek redemption from a wrongful conviction in the United States. To support the project, go to blah, 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 blah. my problem was the first thing was the person didn't look like us. So I was like, well, how did y'all get this project? Did y'all go to this person or did they come to y'all? They said that the people came to y'all, and I was like, you should have passed it off to somebody that looks like us to be able to tell that story, because I don't think you'll be able to tell it the right way. I feel like I might be wrong on that, but I already don't want to see that type of show, and I feel like people capitalize off our pain in every single sector. So I just said that to say that, like, what Fonny's doing, I don't like. I feel like Fulton County has tried to take these young men's lives and kind of capitalize off of it, and I hate that our stories, our trauma, our make it good, but we were originally bad, our childhood, and they use it against us for their profit, their gain. I don't know how we changed that, but it aggravates me. But yeah, that was my only point. Jay, I'll let you come back up when we go on another break. And then for all of you, I hope to see you in the Discord. Join the link. I'll put it back up there. I'm going to go ahead and set another video link up the way you guys can sit in there in the lobby. But yeah, I will see you guys in, I'm probably going to say 110, 115. I was going to say 1. If I come in back earlier, I'll be here. If not, don't get mad at me. All right. Love you guys.